All right. Hey guys, sorry about that, man. I was trying to pull up the chat. How do I do it? Yeah, I'm not trolling, man. I'm serious. Okay, there, the chat's on the screen there. Okay, good. All I was doing was trying to get the chat up, and friggin' I messed everything up. I'm telling you, man, I don't know a lot about technology. Even though I've been trying to learn it, it's like no matter what I do, I learn it. I learn the stuff I'm learning, and then there'll always be something else that I don't know that I gotta learn, man. There's so much to learn with this stuff. You know? I try. Like, I've learned a lot, though. Believe it or not. Like, before, I didn't know anything. Now I can do all this stuff, freaking thumbnails, and... Hey, bro. Yeah. I wanted to be able to see what you guys are saying, you know? Or else there's no point of even just sitting here. I'll just be sitting here, like, not saying nothing. Because live streams, it's all about interacting with the people. Salute, Richard Martinez. Salute. Live streams are fun, man, because you get to talk to the people and stuff like that, right? Like, time, one-on-one, like, at real time. That's what I like about it. Reason, yeah, I'm eating and stuff, so I don't want to, you know? I do got the grills, the pullouts. You guys see that in my pictures all the times, right? You guys wonder why I don't wear them in my videos? Well, because I want you guys to know the real me. You know what I'm saying? That's my rap persona. You know what I'm saying? That's like my keys. You know what I mean? That's not the real me. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to, on my channel to rock with me for the real me. You know what I'm saying? All good was saying, keep it real. We are here for you. Much love. He's saying keep it real, and I was just saying I want you guys to know the real me. That's funny. That's cool. Yeah, like in pictures and stuff for the gram, you know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna stunt, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put everything I have on and try to look good. Everybody does that on the gram, right? As Mr. Muffin Man says, keep it real and do you, and we'll be here for you. All right, my friend. You guys know I'm humble, bro. I'm humble. I am. I'm not into friggin' arguing, fighting, this and that, man. No, I don't got time for that shit no more, bro. I did that stuff my whole life, man. And I changed my life around. Now I'm living good. I want to live nice. I want to have good things. I want nice things to happen, you know? It's good. Life is good, you know? Freedom is a must. Freedom is a must. And, you know, I love working on my music, stuff like that. It's just, you know, life is fun, man. It's like, you know, I'm not rich, bro. I'm not rich at all. I'm very poor. Like, I actually just make enough to pay all my bills, which is actually not poor. It's actually probably I'd say middle class because you know, if you can pay all your bills, keep a roof over your head, food in the fridge, I don't consider you poor. You know what I'm saying? If you're poor, you can't afford all those things. When I was poor, I couldn't afford those things. You know what I mean? I was really poor at one time. I was on the streets with nothing, you know? So actually, I don't consider myself poor. I just consider myself like just making it, like middle class, maintaining, you know? But it's like everything goes to bills, everything goes to like keeping it afloat. So that's why I'm working on my music so hard and working on the channel so hard, just planting all these little seeds. So that way one day, maybe 6 months or a year down the road, maybe something will pay off. You know what I mean? Maybe something will give and I can elevate a little bit. You know what I mean? That's my plan. That's my plan. But yo, in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is cover myself because the whole time I was in jail, I didn't really trust anybody to tattoo me because hepatitis and shit, right? A lot of my friends got hepatitis from getting tattoos in jail. And I'm scared even to go to shops nowadays because all the shit I've been hearing on the news about shops and all that getting closed down. So I went out and last summer bought all the stuff to tattoo. And I friggin' started tattooing my own self and friends and whatnot. And so that was all the stuff I showed on IG the other day. So yeah, we're gonna do some projects and stuff. I got a bunch of like a bunch of stuff already done up, stencils and stuff that I want to do. Some pretty crazy stuff. I've already done quite a few on my legs practicing. Like I did a skull with a bandana on his face. Uh, Another skull with like the the Mickey I did on my logo channel with all the blood coming out of his mouth. I did like a skull kind of with the jagged teeth, but I haven't finished it yet. But I want to do all the blood coming out his mouth. And then I had his girlfriend's initials right here when I was a little kid, right? So I put a black diamond over top of it because like I tried to cover it with a spade and it wouldn't work. You could still see some of it. So, but yeah, everything you see here on my arm, I did all of this, bro. Like all these clovers, all this hearts, this is all the thing, this up here. This isn't done, so don't even look at that. You know, this here, I messed up. I was trying to make it like a light shining, reflecting off the tunnel, and I messed it up. I'm good at drawing cartoon stuff. Like, this shit is easy for me to draw. Like, cartoons and stuff that's what I can draw. I'm not very good at drawing, like, real stuff. Like, real people's faces, I have a really hard problem with that. I can't be drawing people, man. That's, like, something I can't do that. I can draw fake stuff, fake people, whatever. You know? But when you're in there for so long, you got nothing else to do. You just freaking draw, right? Well, I did, anyways. In my cell, just, I ordered pencil crayons and stuff, and just the last bit I did for 6 months, the one I did in 2017, because I've been out since 2012. I hadn't gotten in trouble for a long time, but I messed up a little bit in 2017. I really didn't even do it. It's just because of my record. They friggin' pinned it on me, which is kind of crazy because I didn't even do it. I got in an argument with this dude, and he says I punched him, and I didn't even freaking punch him. I punched his truck, okay? But because I have a lot of assaults on my record, they tried to say I punched him and tried to give me like 3 years for this. So I had to fight it in court and get a really good lawyer from downtown Toronto, and freaking she was this blonde lawyer, and she really, really was good, man. She really, really was good. She was a friend of mine's lawyer, and she did really good for me, and she ended up getting it down to 6 months. And thank God, because I didn't even do this shit. But I had to plead guilty, right? So now it's like I got freaking over 50 freaking convictions. So if I ever get arrested again, I'm going to be gone for a long, long time, man. Even for something small. It's just like ridiculous. And Pamela was in court and everything. She just couldn't believe when they brought for the bail. They were, because in Canada you have to fight to get bail. They don't just give you bail in Canada here. So it's called a show cause hearing, right? So I'm going to freaking try to get freaking bail, and they're coming in here. The freaking Crown's coming in the damn courthouse or in the courtroom with freaking a dolly, literally a freaking dolly to show the judge my record with boxes this high. Usually they come in with a piece of paper. I'm not kidding. And fuck, man. And they're telling the judge, you don't want to give this guy bail. Look at how many times he's breached. Look at how many times this, that, blah, blah, blah. Make me look like a monster, and then I don't get bail. And I gotta sit in the fucking place the whole time fighting it. And it's not fun. But I used to draw Pamela all kinds of pictures and send them home to her. He did an interview with Matt a couple weeks back. Yeah, I did. I did an interview with Matt, bro. Do you know the real Matt Clark? Yeah, I do. I did an interview with him. If you look on the channel, I have a play sections, right? If you look on my channel, don't just think that that's the only videos right there. Go down. You'll see a playlist. You'll see uploaded videos, best upload or popular videos, and shorts. So in the playlist, there's a bunch of different playlists like jail fights, interviews, backstory, uh, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I got it broken up into sections so you guys can see what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? So you can find what you want to find so you don't have to scroll all the way to the very back of 60 videos. So yeah. But yeah, I did the interview with Matt Clark went really good actually. Friggin' me and Matt were shooting the shit like it was a podcast, my friend. Like when me and Matt did the interview, I swear to God, it felt more like a podcast because me and Matt have been in 9 of the same facilities. So we were literally finishing each other's sentences and stuff like that. And like, if either one of us were phony, one of us would have caught on because we've both been in the same places. You know what I'm saying? We've both done time in all this, like 9 of the same jails. So if anyone was lying, like I would have caught on or he would have caught on. We wouldn't have been finishing each other's sentences because how would we if one guy was lying? You feel me? Yeah, man, that was a good podcast, or that was a good interview. I'm calling it a podcast. That was a good interview. I liked it because he's local, he's in Toronto and stuff like that. I was really wanting to go and do the interview in person, but we've never met each other, you know what I mean? So it's like you kind of get to know each other first and build up a rapport with somebody before you want to like invite them to your house. And you know, and I understand that. I don't really want nobody knowing where I live either. That makes sense, right? Like I understand why you didn't say, "Oh, you're here in Toronto too. Just come over to my house." I don't blame him for that. You know what I mean? I wasn't offering it either, right? So, but I'm sure once if we work each other like a few more times, I'm sure we will do something in live in person one day. I'm sure we will. Because me and Matt planning on working together in the future. Oh shoot, I missed that. Frig, I'm scared to pull the chat. How do you pull the chat? Okay, here we go. Ontario, respect. Harvey, he did an interview with Matt a couple weeks ago. Oh, okay, thanks. What's up, Brown? Brown. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, so just call you Brown. Brown, do you know Matt Clark before he started YouTube? No, I didn't, bro. That's cool. I like hearing prison stories from other states and countries. For real, me too. I like hearing my favorite ones are the Florida stories because the JIT camps there remind me exactly of Tyack. The JIT camps remind me so much of Tyack. You can ask Matt. Friggin' Tyack, the YO place that me and Matt were in, not at the same time, but me and Matt have both done time at Tyack. The place got closed down. It was so bad because kids kept going to court and the judge kept seeing kids so freaking messed up and broken arms and this and that and freaking judge freaking got the government involved and closed the place down. That's how bad it was. It was like it was bad, bro. It was bad. That was the chicken bone fucking place where they stab each other with chicken bones and shit in the neck. Like it's not funny. Um That true. I live in Ontario and I don't want people to know what city I live in. Yeah, for real, bro. We don't hear Yukon, none of it, or Northwest Territories prison stories on YouTube. Oh my god. I would love to hear a freaking none of it story, bro. Yo, that just made me like blush because that was such a good comment. Like, oh my god. Imagine somebody in none of it or Northwest Territories doing a freaking interview. That's the places what these guys in the States, some of them think we are. Up in Northwest Territories, fucking Eskimos and igloos and shit. You have ever had to you have ever you ever had to SQPS? Huh? What's that? Suck a free squad. What does that mean? What's S.G.P.S? True, some Americans think Canadians live in igloos. No, for real, I was on a channel the other day and the guy was saying that. He was like, yeah, these Canadians just up there in these igloos and blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, man. We're a 3 hour drive from New York City, bro. I don't understand this stuff, man. How you guys think we're on the other side of the planet. We're all on the same continent here. It's funny. I don't know. I don't care. It's all funny. We'll all learn eventually once they start. It's because me and Matt are the only Toronto YouTubers, right? For this genre. So it's like we have to kind of hold it down for the freaking city. You know what I'm saying? We got to hold it down for the six here, bro. Or freaking, like we're a big city, dog. Like yo, you don't understand. It looks like I don't know. One day I'm gonna do a project on here, and I'm gonna like go and I'm gonna film like like a bunch of different places and stuff like that. And in my music video this summer, I'm gonna go around to all the different blocks and stuff like that that I fuck with, and I'm gonna do the music video in the different hoods and shit that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down to Regent Park. I'm gonna go to Jane and Finch. I'm gonna go to all my places that I have peoples at, and I'm gonna film with this group. I'm gonna film with that group. And I'm gonna film with this group. I'm not gonna say what groups, but you guys will see it on my music video. You guys will be like, shit, the motherfucker lives like that? You know what I mean? You guys will see that shit on the video. And that's my plan for this summer for Orange Jumpers and Chains. That video is going to be fly. And then Pretty Girl is going to have sexy babes in that video. It's just going to be like a sexy babe video. And then the next song I'm coming out with is from my cousin who passed away. It's called Where You At, Cuz We Hungry. Where you at, cuz? We hungry. That's what it's going to be called. That's dedicated to my cuz that passed. He was like my right-hand man like this, yo. We were like that. Like anytime I came out, I would go straight to his house. And like when you get out, when you go in, you lose everything, right? So like, and a lot of times they would steal my stuff. Like the cops would steal my shit. Like I would get out, I would never have a wallet. They'd always steal my ID. They would always steal. Like I had a brand new pair of J's one time. They stole my fucking Jordans, bro. The freaking guard or somebody did. They steal my shit. Always the cigarettes, the lighters back then when I used to smoke. They steal all that shit. They steal everything, man. That's not freaking tied down, bro. And like so many times, I would be like, damn, I know I'm gonna lose this shit. They even stole my baby gold, bro. Like I had a little ring from when I was a little tiny baby from my dad, and it was in a safe that I had, right? I was getting charged for an assault charge, which this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They freaking kick the door down when I'm not even home and go kick my bedroom door in as a deadbolt and take my freaking safe and go to the police station and then get arrested eventually for the assault. And I'm telling them, I'll give you the warrant to open it. There's nothing in there that's illegal. I'll give you the combo to open it. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, no, 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 we can't accept the combo from you because if we do, then everything evidence we use we won't be able to use it as evidence and this and that. To this day, I haven't got it back, bro. And I've tried to get it back multiple times back then, years ago. And it's been freaking like, this happened when I was like 20, okay? 15 years ago. It's crazy. And, you know, you can't do shit. You go there and try to complain. You try to get upset. They're just fucking, oh, you want to fucking get arrested? Like, what can you do to them? You know what I mean? You can't really do shit. It fucking sucks. The cops in Toronto are corrupt like New York cops. Oh, yeah, they beat people, everything, man. They used to bring my dad down to Cherry Beach and beat his ass and rip up his suits and shit. Because back then they didn't dress like us. They used to dress in suits. Like gangsters and shit would wear suits. So fucking, that was like the cool thing to wear. You know what I mean? It wasn't like jerseys and hoodies and shit. So they would bring him down there and he'd have like a $2,000 suit or $1,500 suit and they'd just rip up his suit, beat him up like 4 or 5 cops, handcuff him and then fight him. You know what I mean? Of course they're going to handcuff you, then fight you. And wait until you guys hear the escape custody story one time, but freaking they handcuff me. They charge you for escape custody even if you take off. Once you're arrested with the handcuffs, if you take off from the cops and run, that's escape custody. So it's not like I broke out of jail, but they still charge me for escape custody. Oh my god, dude. It's a funny story. It was middle of winter. Actually, I'll just tell you right now. It was the middle of winter, right? And they arrest me. I get the cuffs on and everything. I'm fucking like, I dart. I start taking off. I'm running. The snow's like freaking this deep. So you know when the snow's that deep, you're trying to step out and you can't and it's really hard? And so I'm like trying to run, but my freaking legs keep getting stuck in the snow, right? And I'm running so freaking fast. And the cops are trying to chase me. And they're going, Mickey, just stop, we got you, Mickey, we got you. And I'm like running through parks and shit. Oh, fuck, it was like a half an hour fucking thing, and then I eventually ended up fucking falling in the snow and shit, and then it took them like 5 minutes to catch up to me. Oh my god. Honest, I think most cops are either corrupt, crooked, just don't care in most parts of the world. Salute. Nickel, nice name. Yeah, you know what? It's like they think they get a power trip. It's like as soon as they get the power, it seems like that's when they think they can just do anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't care, bro. And what I was trying to say when that stuff happened with that guy in the States and everybody was doing the Black Lives Movement, do you know that I felt so like I could relate to that guy so much because every time I get arrested, every time I've ever been arrested, they fucking put their knee on my head and the back of my fucking neck and shit and I can't breathe. So I can know exactly how that guy felt. I know exactly how he felt. So I've had that shit done to me a few times and it's fucking retarded. There'll be like 6 of them on you, you can't even move and they're still trying to fucking get you. It's like, hello, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, bro, they cuffed a few of us the one day and we ran with our handcuffs behind our back. Tough as shit to run. We didn't get away either, though. No, bro. See, bro, if I was a liar, I'd be like, yeah, I got away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my ass cat. No, but for some reason, they got me another time for escape, too. Don't remember what that one was, though. It was probably just fucking trying to take off and oh yeah, that one was at a freaking plaza where I was running. It was winter and it was slidey ice and I would have got away that time except for some freaking pedestrian. I'm running around the cars, you know, you beam around the side of a car to get more ahead. Well, I'm doing that in and out of cars, right, in a parking lot, right? All of a sudden I'm like getting real good ahead of them. Freaking, I remember this freaking pedestrian opened their door and it hit me like right when I was running by the car. They opened it, like timed it to open the door right when I would like bang into it and fall, right? So like they opened up their door real quick and hit me and I fell on the ground. Freaking, that's how I got that time. Yeah, I couldn't remember at first, but then the flashback came and I remembered. Yeah, man. They also sick the dogs on you. Oh, yeah. If you get too far ahead, then the choppers come out. Brrr, the dogs, the fucking canine shit. Yeah. One time on a B&E, that happened to me. Fucking, I was hiding underneath the fucking chopper and shit. And I'm hiding underneath the fucking person's, out back underneath this tarp shit thing where they had, like, wood chopped up. Fuck, our dog came right to me, bro. Fucking found me. You should check out this Stanford prison experiment. Oh, I've seen that. It explores the behavior of prison in power. 7-Eleven manager. I've seen that, bro. That's a fucking wicked movie. I love that movie. That movie really, really shows what power will do to people. Okay? They were all normal people at the beginning, and they assign role play to half of the group prisoners, half of the group guards. And the guards went fucking loony, bud. Like, the guards thought they were real guards and shit, and they were doing shit that real guards shouldn't even be doing. I mean, compared to other countries, Canada is a country club. What? Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know what it's like in other countries, like third world countries and stuff. Probably. You know, some of the stuff I see on these third world countries, like the Mexico prison, that shit looks real rough. But it's not. It ain't soft though. Put it that way, because honestly, people think Canada is all white people. It's not, bro. Canada is freaking Jamaica, bud. Okay? Just put it that way. Toronto jails is Jamaica. Alright? I'll be like one of 2 white people, bro. So you guys think, oh, Canada and other countries. Well, you know what? Canada is another country now because every other country came here. You understand? Every other country came here and settled here. So Canada is mixed up of everybody. Do you get it? They have people from China, India. We got more people from India, Jamaica, China here than we do freaking Canadians, buddy. Okay? I'm not talking about prison. I was talking about the free world. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, for sure. Unless you're in cities like Toronto, in, like, the government housing projects and stuff like that, then, yeah, of course, they're a lot more freaking way worse. Like Cuba, freaking Mexico, all the places are worse than Canada. You're right. You're right, but crime is getting rampant in Toronto. But other places in Canada, like Northwest Territories, for example, different places like that up north, you know, like Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, I'm sure they don't have a huge crime rate. You know what I'm saying? But you guys got to realize we don't know where those places are. We have never seen those places. I've never been out of Ontario. I've never been 3 hours away from Toronto. Like, I've been about 3.5 hours north of Toronto and about 3.5 hours east of Toronto, 3.5 hours west of Toronto. You know what I'm saying? I've been down to the falls. I've been to Crystal Beach by the Peace Bridge by Buffalo, but I've never really gone anywhere. So this is all I know. So when you're used to the freaking brick city and people are telling you weird shit like, oh, this and that, and it's like, well, I live the same way you do, so I don't understand what you're trying to say. But what he means, Jack Daniels means about these other places, he's not talking about US or Europe and shit. He's talking about like Mexico and Cuba and freaking Africa and places like that, you know what I'm saying? Places that don't have freaking running water and shit. And they have a hard time. You know what I watch on TV sometimes, you guys? You guys might, I don't know if you guys are right into the prison stuff, but I watch this thing where they go out in the middle of nowhere, these places in third world countries, and they literally start with nothing but like a hatchet or something, and these girls or guys, they will literally sit there and build like a little bamboo tree, like a real house you can live in with fireplace and everything. Man, these people are so intelligent, and they do the wine with they wind the vines as like the ties to tie it together. This shit blow your mind, bro, if you see this stuff, what they do. They build they build houses out of mud clay. Like it's nuts, the stuff that these people can do in other countries. It's nuts. Like they can never be homeless because these guys that know how to do this stuff, they'll freaking go somewhere, build a house, and then leave and go somewhere else and build some. Like I don't understand how they build this stuff, but some of these people, I don't know what nationality they are, but they're very, very smart. They look sort of Eskimo Asian, I don't know, but it's on like these channels called like Surviving in the Wilderness and stuff. It's on YouTube, and you type in like living off the land, like trying to go out and just live with like solar panels, like no electricity, all that. 7-Eleven manager, it's not about race, it's the tyrannical government versus the freedom of the people. Dead mountain, lots of substance abuse and addiction in Edmonton. Okay, for real. I'm used to Edmonton. Edmonton is not soft. My uncle lived in Edmonton once. I don't know much about it though. Toronto and Vancouver have opiate problems. That's been going on for fucking 20 years, my friend. It's been bad here for like 20 years with the opiates. As soon as OxyContin came out, it fucking ruined our country or our city. Along with him, well, not really, because before that it was the crack, but you know, when it was the crack era in the 90s, and then all of a sudden the shit came around in the 2000s with that fucking oxy shit, then it was like people are fucked up on crack and oxys, and it just totally ruined everything. The whole damn country went to fucking, they're either on crackhead or a fucking opiate addict. You know? Toronto, along with Hamilton and other cities. I also lived in Vancouver and Toronto. Yeah, I live in New Brunswick. It's pretty safe here. Going into Penetang, haha, bro, Lausanne, Okama. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you know what? Penetang, you'll do okay in Penetang. Penetang's not, it's not soft, it's not pussy shit, but, and being locked up away from your family is gonna hurt no matter what, right? It's not like it's fun to go to anywhere, right? But Penetang, honestly, I've probably been in less fights in Penetang than any other jail. Just put it that way. That's all. That's the only way I can really say. Like, it's not soft, because I have been in a lot of fights in Penetang, but nothing compared to like the Don or the West or Maplehurst or even Lindsay or Tyack or. So you're going to a good place. Put it that way. But Penetang is a prison, and it is considered a maximum security prison. Or a medium, high, max prison, whatever the hell. If you look it up on Google, that's what it says it is. I don't know. I consider it a jail because to me that's not a pen. They don't consider it a pen, but they call it a prison. See, Canada's weird. Canada's different. Us is the pen is 2 years and over. In the States, it's 1 year and over. So that's where they get confused between county and the pen here. Because here, it's got to be 2 years plus to go to pen. So all you guys that go to the fucking pen for a year and a half charge for 2 years, you guys wouldn't be going to the pen here. You guys would be going to the fucking county. What you guys call county, you'd be going to provincial. You feel me? So it's a little different. I'm used to... What? I don't want to miss any. So I'm scrolling back up. Because you guys said 7-Eleven manager. Yeah, that movie is pretty good. So anyways, we're going to go back to here. When Canada and USA got rid of those manufacturing jobs and engineering jobs along with call center and outside them to China and India. This led some people to commit crimes just to survive. I can understand that. I could get that. I could feel that. That's why a lot of people do steal, because they're hungry, right? When you see a lot of these homeless guys stealing and stuff, it's probably because they're hungry. If they're stealing food, 90% of the time it's because they're hungry. If they're stealing a grocery cart full of meat, then that's a little sus. You know what I'm saying? That's probably for their habit. But I mean, just to steal a couple of things to eat, like, I don't see where they should get a long time for that. Honestly, I think that should be a fine for whatever they took. They should be able to have to get a fine to pay for. That's what I think that should happen with that shit. That theft under shit. Theft under fucking $100, $20 shit, and these guys are going to jail for fucking a year for? I don't agree with that shit. Because they've done it 10 times. Do you know what I mean? Like, they go the first time a month, then 3, then 6, then a year. It's like, the more times they do the same charge, the more time you're going to get in Canada. So, but I honestly do believe that for homeless people, I don't think it's right to fucking arrest somebody for being hungry. You know? If they just went in there and stole the fucking piece of fucking chicken or something off the hot and ready thing, you know, where they have the hot chicken. Like, I've seen guys run in there and grab those and run out downtown. Honest to God. You see them run in there, grab one, and run right out and start eating it because they're so damn hungry. I swear to God, I've seen it. No lie. No cap. Oh, man. Oh, 9, 10. Oh, the video went up. The interview with Matt, the interview with Chad, Blood of the Reservoir. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna turn it on. Jack Daniels, they don't care about us. 850 people died from fentanyl last year in Toronto. Hey, Uncle Ed. Oh, yo, Jig Jag, what up, my fam? What up, bro? My little family. My little nephew. Where are you? Jig Jag. Where are you, my friend? Oh, my little Jig Jag. There you are. There you go, Jig Jag. Jig Jag, say something. Oh, why didn't it work? Say something again. Where's the wrench? Oh, there you go. Everybody, that's my little cuz. That's my little nephew. That's my little nephew, man. He's getting old. He's getting older. You're getting old, man. You're getting up there in teenage years. Now, what are you now? 13, 14? I know Jolin's getting old. 16! He's growing up too damn fast, man, for me. Your little brother Elijah and Jolin, they're growing up too damn fast, man. Your whole family's getting to be too damn fast. I miss you guys, man. I'm going to see you guys in the summertime. I'm going to come down there and have a family reunion and a barbecue and stuff. Going to get my G2 soon. Good man. Good man. Then you can come visit me more, man. Then you can come play video games with me. Okay? We'll play some PS5 and some Nintendo Switch, alright, bro? Say hi to everybody for me, your mom and everybody, okay? Tell them I love them. You know, guys, the guy I'm always talking about on here, my cousin Jay, that I always tell you guys about, that I love, my guy like this, that I'm close to, that passed, okay? That's his nephew, okay? He's my nephew. And that's his sister's kids. And they're basically like my closest family I have. Uncle JJ, yep. I miss him, man. Miss him. JJ would be here with me right now. He would be my manager for my music. When we drive around and stuff, me, him, and his wife would be driving, I'd be in the back seat. He'd be like, yo, cuz, freestyle, cuz. Come on, freestyle. I'd be like, all right, I'll freestyle. You know, bust a freestyle. And they'd be like, when that Lil Wayne song came out, what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, nothing. You ain't scared of nothing. I'm some fake bullshit. You ain't scared of nothing. We went hard, bro. We loved that shit. We used to rock that shit in the fucking car. We used to drive everywhere, freestyle. We were greasy with that. We both rocked the grills and shit. Wait until I'll post a picture one time on IG of my cousin JJ. His grill is 100 times better than my shit. His shit had all the diamonds on it, all that crap. 32 yellow canary diamonds, 16 white stones. The guy was friggin', he was the man. He was the fly. He was drippy, trust me. He was fly. You still have it, yeah, for real. I believe you. That shit's that's something that's like a sentimental thing, man. You know? That's something you don't ever want to get rid of. JJ paid a lot of money for that. Right now I'm getting my EU citizenship. Yeah, I would probably move to New Zealand. Would you have immigrated to a different country if you had the chance? And you know what? For everybody that was like, oh, blah, 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 this guy's fake, this guy's fake. My whole freaking family knows that I'm a fucking nut. And that I spent most of my life in jail because of it. And now I've changed my life around. My whole family's proud of me, man. Because they know how fucked up I was. They know how crazy I was. Okay? They know that. And everybody's proud of me. Because I turned my whole life around, bro. You don't know how hard it was. I'd come out of jail. I'd fucking go back in a week. Because I'd hurt somebody again. And now I can control my temper. Jack Daniels said, yo, Eddie, what's your favorite city in Canada? My favorite city in Canada? I've never been to many cities. I've never been outside of Ontario. So that's not really fair because I've never been to many cities in Canada. Honestly, I like Niagara Falls because it has the casino, and I like Aurelia because it has Casino Rama. And that's probably why I like those cities, because of the casinos. If they didn't have the casinos, those wouldn't be my favorite cities. But Toronto's obviously my number one, right? Because I was born downtown at Mount Sinai Hospital. My daughter was born at North York General. My whole family's born and raised in Toronto. So that's like our home. But like to travel out on the, like for fun, I used to go to Casino Rama all the time. Like if you see pictures of me when I was like young and stuff, I used to go to Rama all the time. I used to like drive my dad to Rama because I told you guys he was quadriplegic in a wheelchair from the car accident we were in. And my dad used to want me to drive him to casino and place his bets because he couldn't do it. Because he was quadriplegic, he couldn't open his hands. Like I'm sure he could try to do it, but he'd rather just have me there with him to do his bets for him. And that was fun because he'd take me there and we'd go eat. The casino would give us free food and we'd go to the restaurant and eat. It was fun. Really fun. Me and my dad had some really good times up at that casino. And eventually, it was like to the point where they were even sending us like rooms and stuff, free rooms and stuff. We went there so often and stuff. It was getting to the point where they were sending everybody in my family free rooms. It was crazy. The whole family was going there at one point. Everybody. Not together, but sometimes like we would meet there. But they have this one restaurant called Weir's. Weir's Steakhouse, I believe. And then they have like the Willow, which is the all-you-can-eat Asian buffet. I love it. Oh, man. And then they have like the snack bar restaurant that's like the break bar thing where you can get like fat burgers and stuff. That kind of like fast food kind of food. Yeah. My daughter was there a whole bunch of times when she was a little baby. I used to bring her there when she was a baby, put her in her high chair and go in the restaurant. Like, I don't know. I had a good life, man. But it was too short because I'd have a good life, but only for 2-3 months at a time, if you know what I mean. And then I'd be back in there for 20 months or longer. And then I'd get out and I'd be out for 10 days or so. And then I'd be back in again. for another 2, 3 years. And it's like your life goes by really quickly when you live like that. And one day I woke up and I was figuring my whole friggin' life was gone. Yep, it goes fast. You know? It does. When do we get our paperwork in pen now? After assessment, like after 3 months, or can we ask to get it before? There's not even a set thing. You could be in there for freaking a month or 6 months, bro. You don't even freaking know with these people in Millhaven. They're freaking retarded. I've seen guys get it in a month. I've seen guys in there for freaking 8 months. It's frig. It's like there's no set thing for your assessment. To go to your mother institution you're talking about? Nah, man. They don't care. They want to watch you. They want to see what you're going to do. Just whatever you do, I don't know what to say because they're going to watch everything you do. I was going to say whatever you do, just don't hang around with the gang members and the bad people. But what the hell can you do if you're one of those people? You can't just stop your life, man. You know what I mean? When do we get our... sorry, I read that. Honestly, I feel like being in prison and having nothing and then being free makes you appreciate things. It does. Honestly, it makes you appreciate the littlest things in life. Okay, when you're in there, you're thinking of stuff like, damn, I wish I could have an ice cream, or damn, I wish friggin' I could have a touch by a woman, or the littlest things, man. Like, frig, I wish I could go outside and get a fresh air. I'm freaking hot. I'm sweaty. I can't move. Like, I'm in this little cell. There's so many things that you appreciate, like even wearing your own clothes, because here we got to wear orange jumpers. Yeah, in the pen you wear your own clothes, but like I told you guys, when I did most of my time, I was getting a 2-for-1 deal, so I stayed in freaking provincial so I could get the 2-for-1, and I would sit there for freaking almost 2 years and get 2-for-1 so I could get 4 years knocked off, so I didn't have to go to the pen for like 4 years or whatever the hell, however long you would have got. I didn't go to the pen like 4 or 5 times because of doing dead time. But then a different government came and took that crap all away. And then it was only 1-for-1. And then it was like forcing everybody to hurry up and plead guilty because no one would plead guilty. They just do dead time. But now that it's just 1-for-1, everyone wants to hurry up and plead guilty to go to the pen so they can get their 2/3. So they can get out on their statutory release on their 2/3, right? Unless they F it up and get more time added on from misconducts, or if they add more time onto your good time. Take away your good time, I mean. But ain't assessment at Joyceville? Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess now it is. Yeah. It used to be Millhaven Reception, dude. Now it's Joyceville, that's right. When I was doing my time, Millhaven Reception was Millhaven Reception, and Joyceville was like a mother institution. It still is, but it has reception there now. So if you serve 1 day in jail, you get an extra day time served. Yes, my friend. It was like 1 year counts for 2 years. 1 day is 2 days. It was like, yeah, that's how it was. That's why guys were not pleading guilty. We would just sit and freaking... But, in the pen, you got your own clothes, you got TVs, you got this, you got that, you got food, access to better food. In the freaking provincial jails, you know how fucking hard it is in there. There's more violence. It's orange jumpers. It's locked in more. It's small spaces more. It's just... Honestly, bro, it's just worse food, less food. It's like, and okay, if you're sentenced in these provincial jails, you can go to sentence side, and supposedly it's all nice in fairyland over there, but I've never freaking been over there. If you have any violence or any misconduct, you ain't allowed over there. So ever since the very first time I was in jail from Maplehurst, I've never, ever been allowed to go to sentence side. Do you believe that? I've never even seen the place. But yet all these people tell me, oh, you get a trunk and you can lock it and everything. Oh, yeah, you want to let guys like me over there? We'll be taking the lock and whacking you over the head with it. That's probably why we're not allowed over there. You feel me? It's like, I've never seen those places sentence side. Lindsay or Penetang. Provincial prisons in Canada is inmates serving 2 years or less. And federal prisons in Canada is for inmates serving more than 2 years. Yes, that's true. But that's after you're sentenced, my friend. When you're not sentenced, you can't go nowhere. So if you're still going to court for freaking 2 years or longer, I've seen guys stay in freaking Lindsay jail for 4.5 years going to court. Okay? A bunch of bikers. They were in there on some heavy shit. They stayed there for like 4 years and got 8 years off their sentence. I'm not, no word of a lie. No word of a lie. Like, guys would stay in there for 4 and 5 years, bro. I'm not kidding you. Guys were in Lindsay, in freaking the Hearst. I've seen that shit happen. There's no set amount of time that you can stay in provincial. You can stay in, well, eventually your court's going to end. Put it that way. But guys try to drag their court out like no tomorrow. And back then, the prison system was backed up. So they would freaking be like a year before you'd even get a prelim. You know what I'm saying? It was like, everything was way spread out. So they'd like screw around for like a year before they even asked for prelim. And then they'd set prelim like a year ahead. And then so buddy would be like, oh yeah, I got prelim like next year. And I'd be like, okay. And then I started realizing how long people have been in this place. And I'm like, Jesus. And then I was like, this is a good idea though. I think this is how I'm going to do my time. And like I was new to it, right? And I was seeing everybody like getting this 2-for-1. And I was like, this is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to do it. And that's what I did. Hey, you. Oh, I am out. Just came to show support and listen to a few stories. You have a new subscriber. Aw, for real, thanks, homie. We'll see you. Go watch the freaking interview if you want. Or we'll see you next time. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Smack the like if you can. We got 10 people in here. 9 likes. That's awesome. And, yeah, the thing went up at 10 o'clock, you guys, but don't leave to go watch it. Just watch it after. Or you can leave to go watch it if you want to, because it helps me anyways. The quicker people go to watch my videos when they upload, the better. So, whatever you want. The video's up at 10. It went up 9:30, 10:30. It went up half an hour ago. Wait, no, 8:20. 9:20. Oh, no, it's not even 10 yet. What am I talking about? My bad. I haven't fixed my stove yet when it was daylight savings time. So I don't ever know what time it is. Well, I mean, I always have to think about what time it is. Sorry about that. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. Whatever you guys want to talk about. True, that makes sense. Even I heard stories about people who weren't sentenced in Alberta stay longer than 2 years in Alberta provincial prison. Oh, yeah, man. For real. Guys stay there for a freaking long time, man, because they know they're getting, back then though I'm talking about, not now. Now there's no point because it's 1-for-1, so what the hell would be the point when you can just get sentenced and go there and get 2/3, right? It's all to get out quicker is why we were doing it. It wasn't to be like weird, it was to get out quicker, right? 2-for-1 was better than the 2/3, so that's what we were doing. But now it's just 1-for-1, so there's no point. You actually get better if you get sentenced quicker. Before, people would not want to get sentenced because they would be getting more time, right? Even sometimes I heard in some cases in Tayak, because of the SARS that was happening and 23-hour lockdown that I told you guys about with the chicken bone shit in my Tayak stories, there they were getting 3-for-1, I heard, by some lawyers if the lawyers fought for it. I swear to you, but I never got it. But I heard some lawyers were fighting for it and actually getting it. But you gotta remember, this is back in 2000, right? This isn't recent. So you gotta remember, I was doing all this stuff years ago, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I started this shit when I was like 12 years old, dude. Like, I was selling crack at fucking 14 or 15. Like, I grew up way too fast, put it that way. I was selling everything, weed, and all that crap in grade 7. You know what I mean? It was just like, I don't know. I didn't have people looking after me or watching over me. I didn't have freaking people telling me not to do shit. You know, my mom was a single mother. She tried her best. She worked full time. We didn't have things, you know what I mean? My dad did his own thing. He was a hustler. I would go visit my dad on weekends. And then my dad would spend time with me and like do stuff with me on weekends. But it's not like my dad was helping out my mother, you know what I mean? So my mother, because my dad was scared my mother would just go spend it on drugs, to tell you the truth. Anyway, so my mother would work her ass off full time, but that would also mean she would never be home, right? So I would just have freedom of the house, like I'm you know, everybody ought to come over at lunchtime and smoke piles at lunch, grade 7 and 8. Like, not high school. I'm talking grade 7. Like, these kids didn't even know what it was, dude. And I'm diming up dimes and freaking teaching them this stuff, and they don't even know about that you can get an eighth or this or that. So I'm, like, selling it all to them for .7s for $10. And I would get a quarter pound of weed and do that all in dimes, all in .7s, okay? And I would make, I can't remember, I would make over $1,000. I remember that. And I was getting freaking QPs for like $7.50 on the cuff. And imagine that, grade 7 years old, not 7 years old, grade 7, 12 years old. I go get a freaking tattoo. I go get another tattoo, a small one up here, a little round one. And I think I'm the hardest shit going in grade 7. I watched this movie called Belly. I loved it. DMX, Nas, Method Man. Me and my boy Mike, we literally loved that movie so much, we started acting like the guys in the movie. All right? Not gonna lie. What was that? I was DMX, he was Nas. We were kids, okay? And we thought we were so cool just diming up the weed with the digital scale, and been like a month seen I got out. Oh man, congrats, homie. Congrats. Yo, honestly, I don't think I would sell drugs because I don't want to get robbed. Okay. See, okay, but if you look on my IG, go look when I was in IG, on my IG or whatever, when I was 12 years old, go look what I looked like, bro. I looked like a full-grown man when I was 12 years old, bro. I might have been bigger than I am now, for crying out loud. Like, for real, I was a big kid at 12, and I didn't look 12. I was freaking rocking out pure red hats, red shirts, freaking my boy, red hat, red shirt, like, baseball bat in hand, like, freaking. But I'll happily roll one up. Yeah, for real. No, nowadays, I would never do anything illegal. To me now, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? I haven't done anything illegal in over 10 years. So just put it that way. It's not worth it to me. I'm not giving up any more of my life. Freaking clean money is the easy money. Clean money is the better way to go because they can't take it from you. You're not going to lose everything. The stuff you build up, you're going to get to keep it. You know, I might have got this in the last 10 years, but, you know, if I did it really quick in a year or two, I'd end up back in jail and lose it all again. So, you know, I built stuff up over time. And I don't have much. You know what I mean? I have a 2-bedroom apartment.
Can I take the fan?
Yep. I have a 2-bedroom apartment. But you know what I got? I got love. I got family, bro. I got family. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife. I got kids. You're not a Hell's Angel. No, I'm not a Hell's Angel, bud. No, I never said I was. My cousin is. Yeah. No. He never said he was one. No, I never said I was one. If you actually listen, I said that if I would have, before they all got raided and the clubhouse got taken away and they all went to the pen, if that didn't happen, then I probably would have tried to pursue with my cousin for him to sponsor me. But you know what? The clubhouse got seized and I didn't see them for 10 years. And they were all in jail for 10 years. And I was taking the calls for my cousin and visiting them. Stop acting up. You keep talking on the Hells Angels, they gonna reap. Oh, tell them to come on over and have a family reunion, okay? Because all the Toronto Hells Angels are related to me, for fuck's sake. So go fucking suck a dick, you faggot. Jig Jag. Fucking boot him out. Just get him out of here. I don't want to even talk about this shit today. I was too stressed out about it. Fucking Drig Drag's mom fucking knows that I'm not lying. So go fuck all yourselves.
What's the matter now?
Nothing. No, on God, homie. A bitch. Yeah. Drig Drag, you know what cousin I'm fucking talking about, and so does your mom. And we're not going to say his name on here, but you know what? I don't need to prove shit to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Drig Drag is Amy's son. Our little nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on here. He's a moderator now. He's 16 already.
What?
He's 16 already.
I told you.
Time's going by too quick, man. You were just freaking 14 a minute ago.
Come visit us.
He's getting his G2 soon.
Nice.
And when he does, he's gonna come visit and play some games. No, we don't need a new subscriber if he's just gonna talk shit. You know what I mean? We don't need subscribers that bad. I don't understand how people can't get it through their head or at least go watch the video for themselves. Like, it was one guy who made a comment, and then everybody started running with it. It's like, do you guys not have common sense to go watch the video yourself and actually see what I say out of my mouth your own selves? No, they're followers. They gotta follow everybody. You know? No, I'm 29, LOL. Okay. Brown is 29. In my late teens. Okay. And you just got out? Jesus. Where'd you get out from? Open custody, or did they send you to Tyack? Jesus, man. Or no, you're from Edmonton. Where did you go? Where'd you go in Edmonton? Chuck it, Eddie. It ain't worth it. Yeah, I know. It's not worth it. That's why I just said get him out of here. I don't even need this headache. Just get him out. I don't need it.
Who was that?
I don't need to explain myself to nobody, okay? Because you guys will see in the summertime when I go to do my music video for a few of my videos, you guys will see a bunch of different gangs in my videos. A bunch of different gangs. Just put it that way, and don't ask me nothing until you see the music video. And then you'll see all the people that I fucking know, alright? You'll see them all. 3 different fucking gangs. Not just 2, 3. And I don't even need to talk about it. Fuck.
Stop.
Anyway, they'll see in the music video.
Like
No, the people that doubt me will see in the music video. Everybody that doesn't doubt me, I love all my subscribers and viewers. It's just the people that don't, when I put my music video out, they will understand.
Okay, can I say something to you?
That these people are all putting their fucking feet in their mouths.
Stop it.
You know?
Listen to me.
Fucking retards.
Eddie.
Like, they're not from Toronto. They would not say this to my face, or they'd get a bitch slap for one.
Stop.
Like, I don't get it. Why do they gotta troll? They got no life?
Don't let it bother you.
Don't waste your
Ignore
breath
it.
on them, bro. I'm 20. Okay, let's not waste our breath on it. All you young guys in here, I gotta be a role model. Don't let the fucking trolls get to you. I actually friggin' been a lot better on my temper and shit. Honest to God, if this was me freaking back then, 20 years, or friggin' when I was like 20 or whatever, I swear to God, I'd be like on the internet trying to find out these guys' IP addresses to go fucking hunt them down. I swear to God, that's how fucked up I was.
Hey, stop. Seriously.
No, I'm not. I just said we're not gonna do that because there's a bunch of cool people in here and we just wanna have fun.
Stop.
We just wanna relax and have a good we're all family here. It's the L.T.F family here. We got Broken Misfits family in here. Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. You know what? As soon as anybody says anything like that from now on, we won't even talk to them. We'll just boot their ass out. How about that, guys? That's what we'll do from now on. If anybody mentions fucking 81 once in that kind of way, then we're just gonna boot them out. We won't even answer their question.
Don't let it ruin your time.
We're not going to let it ruin our live stream, right?
Okay, you good now?
Yeah, we're good. See, you got to have a wifey to keep you in order sometimes. See, she's the reason why I've stayed out of trouble so long, if you really want to know. Because every time I get a crazy idea to go do something, she's like, nah, you don't need to do nothing like that, blah, blah, blah. And then I think twice about it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I know. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's just, it really, when you know something's real and then it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you don't even need to worry about it because there's nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. It's like these guys need to know the real people don't need to talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't need to freaking show anything. I could take off my shirt right now and they would believe me. Because of all my tattoos on my body. But I don't need to do that shit. The Alaskan Avenger searched up people on the sex offender registry and went to 3 of their houses and beat them up. Oh, sheesh. Dang, homie. That's cool. I think that shit is cool. I agree with that shit. I don't do nothing illegal no more, but you know what? I always agreed with vigilantes that go around and mess up freaking people that hurt women and children and stuff like that. I'm all for it. I do not like people that hurt women and children, man. Me, I've probably had 30 assault charges and I've never hit a woman in my life. I've never hit a child, never hit a woman. I've yelled at a woman before, obviously. Every man has. But I mean, frig, gee, I don't understand how people can, like, think they're tough about hitting a child. Like, hello. They're a child. You know? It's different if you're teaching your own son how to, like, box or something in the backyard, you know? You put the gloves on, you just give him a little love tap, you know what I mean? That's different. Honestly, some people don't deserve to be labeled SOs. What? SOs? SOs? What's SOs? Am I supposed to know what that means? I don't know what SOs means, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I'm getting too old. I don't know the lingo. What's up, BK? What are you saying, bruh? If this was 20 years ago, never mind. Anyways, it's good, man. We're doing good. I really like, how the channel's been going. I think we're doing pretty good. This is our 4th week in a row for our live streams, right? So we're keeping to our schedule. And the only reason why the video didn't get uploaded for Wednesday is because I could have swore to God that it was going up Wednesday of the one that Chad filmed. So that won't happen again. I'll make sure that no matter what, I'm not gonna. If I think I won't be like I won't depend on somebody else to put a video up for me for my video for Wednesdays. From now on, I'll make sure even if someone's gonna put a video, an interview on me on the Wednesday, I'll still have content up on the Wednesday no matter what, just in case it doesn't happen. Okay, so that's what I really freaking was upset that day. Jane and Finch in the house. Stucky. What are you saying, bro? Steven Stucky. My boy. Freaking Jane and Finch in the house. Blah, blah. Up top. What are you saying, dog? Jack Daniels in America, you can be a sex offender for pissing in public in 13 states. What the fuck? Someone explain that shit. I don't understand it. What are you guys saying? You can get a sex offender charge for peeing in public? Well, peeing in public is not good, bud. Like, if you're peeing behind somewhere, like in a forest, that's not public, right? If you're peeing, like, in a freaking intersection with freaking people walking by and cars going by, that's a little fucking strange, bro. That's sus. Right there. And they deserve a sex charge if they're gonna do that shit where people can see them in the middle of an intersection. But, like, if they were doing that shit behind a freaking plaza where no one was looking or something, or in a forest, I don't understand that. If you gotta relieve yourself, man, run quick to forest. I've even seen women do that shit outside, but they, like, hide and shit. When I was a teenager partying in high school, we'd be drunk and everything, and girls would, like, be so drunk they'd, like, run behind a dumpster and go take a pee and shit. And I used to think that was so nasty. I'd be like, fuck, this girl's a scallywag. Because, look, it's different for a guy, right? The girl don't have no toilet paper. And then one time I said to the girl, yo, you're a scallywag. I ain't doing shit with you tonight. You don't even have toilet paper over there. And she goes, no, I brought some in my purse. And I started laughing by myself. I couldn't believe it. Everything is a crime in America. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It seems like they give out heavy freaking time over there, buddy. It's not a joke in America. Something you would get freaking 2 years over here for, you get freaking 5, 10 years over there, man. It's nuts. I don't understand. Like, okay, little things that I've heard, like, say a B&E, for example, right? First time B&E, someone would probably get like a year over here. Over there, they'd probably get like 3 years or 4. I don't know. It's the freaking time. It seems like they give life like it's nothing. Like, life. Like, jeez, man. Like, I'm scared of the States. I wouldn't want to live there. I'd be in jail for life if I lived in the States, probably. I swear to you. I'd be in jail for life. Or they would DO-friend me, or whatever it's called. Dangerous offender, DOB, whatever the hell you want to call it. Dangerous offender. No, it's something that they do in Canada called Dangerous Offender Act, or Dangerous Offender, where they never let you out. They DO you. Okay? And honestly, You have to do a lot to get that, man. You have to do a lot. I think you have to do the same charge like over and over and over and over. And I honestly wanted to get my whole record for you guys and everything, but it's not like how it is in the States. My record is very, very long. It's not a piece of paper, right? I told you they brought a dolly into the courtroom with boxes, right? Okay, so I wanted to get it. Then I find out you have to pay freaking all this money, like hundreds and hundreds. I'm not talking like, I'm not, because of how much stuff it is. Even for a piece of paper, they want like $100 to send it all out to you. It's not nuts. It's your own freaking information. Like, I want all my mugshots. Every mugshot I've ever had, there's probably like 20 of them. I want all of them. But these freaking weirdos want to charge me thousands of dollars to get this stuff, and I don't have that kind of money. So when we blow up or whatever, if we ever get big YouTuber money and we start getting monetized and we get all that big YouTuber money, then I'll be buying all that stuff for you guys. And that'll be some content for us. Because I want to see it. I honestly do. I would get a kick out of that, going over all that with you guys. You ever run into a guy named Spencer Petico in jail? Nah, bro. You gotta understand, bro. I did 12 years in there, right? You gotta think. So many different cellies, so many people getting in and out, so many people going to court with. Friggin' like, I don't even remember every single one of my cellies' names. That's how many cellies I've had. Just put it that way. So to remember every single person that's been on my range, it's impossible. And that's why Jig Jag and all those little guys didn't see me growing up very much, because I was always gone to fucking jail. And then I would come home and visit them, visit everybody for a while. But it never lasted long. But now I've been out since 2012, and I've changed my whole life, and friggin' you don't understand how good it feels, bro. Like, I can actually go and friggin' feel like, I don't have to worry about getting arrested. Like, I don't have to worry, look over my shoulder, because a lot of those times I would have warrants on the run and stuff. So I'd always be worried about cops. I'd always be worried about getting arrested. Every time I seen a cop car, I would fucking get paranoid. Every time I see cherry lights, I would freaking fucking get sketched out. Like, you don't understand. When you live that kind of life and you always fucking have a warrant, and you either have a warrant or you're in jail, like, that's not life, man. You know what I mean? It's not life. And when I did that for so many years, so long, I would always come home and say hi to JJ and say hi. And the last time I went to jail in 2011 in the West, and I came home, he was gone. I never got to say goodbye to him. And I never got to go to his funeral. And you guys don't even fucking know what that shit does to somebody. This guy was my fucking best friend, man. Anyways. That's what happens when you go to jail your whole fucking life. You end up missing everything. So, you young guys in here, don't fucking do it. Trust me. Because you'll miss your whole life. And, you know, it seems like it wouldn't take very long. Like, when you see stories on here from all us older guys, like, we say we did this many years and that many years. Right? It doesn't seem like long when you're telling the story, right? But when you're in there, trust me, it's long, bro. Like, I was getting to a point where I was telling people this is my house. Like, my cell is my house, I was telling people. That's how institutionalized I was. And I still am. You know what I mean? It's like, it's fucking, it's weird. Like, okay, for example, the reason I'm still out right now is because I don't go outside. And my wife will tell you, I do sometimes. I go to the grocery store, I get groceries, and I come right home. Or I'll go to work, and I work by myself because I can't work with people. So I do my own contracting, self-employed contracting, right? Because I can't handle taking, like a boss harping down my ass like that. I'll end up knocking him out. and I just can't be around people because I get too much anxiety, right? And I don't want to take the chance of me losing my temper. I don't want to take a chance on it. So I just don't go out. And that's how I've stayed out. I moved away, so I couldn't just go outside and go hang out with my friends. I couldn't just hop on a bus and just go hang out. I made sure I have only a little freaking scooter to get me around my area where I am, where I can only go like half an hour, whatever. I can't make it all the way down to the areas where I'm from. So basically, I just stay in the house, work, get groceries, and play video games to keep myself occupied, make content, and edit it, and stuff like that, right? If I was going out, hanging out and shit every day, I'd probably be back in there, I swear to you. Like, it would have just been the same routine ongoing for the rest of my life. And then eventually, I would have got worse and worse. And I was getting to the point in my life where I was not caring. I was starting to freaking pack. I was not caring. I was getting to the point where if people pissed me off too much, I was getting to the point where I might just shoot somebody for pissing me off. Like I might just go to jail for the rest of my life. At that point, when I was in the dawn and all that, at the end of my times going to jail, like the very few last times going in, I was at my worst. I was just like, I thought that I had a guardian angel covering me. That's how fucked up on drugs I was. So I thought I could get away with anything. That's how messed up drugs had in my brain. I thought I could get away with anything and nobody could see me when I would do my missions. And that's just fucking weird shit, right? Like, you know that's not true. Any normal logical person knows that's not true. But when you're on so much drugs, you don't think logical. You know what I mean? You don't. You do not think logical. And it was just like, I didn't even know who I was anymore, because I would be like selling in this one area and they'd be calling me by some name, Mike. I go to another area, they're calling me by some other name. I go downtown, they're calling me a different name because I don't want them all to know that I'm the same person, because I don't want to get ratted on. Like, man, I was going by like 5 different names at the end there. And it was hard to remember who the frig I am, man. Like, I got like, oh man, I was living in 2 or 3 different places. I had one at Bayview and Shepherd, one at freaking Willowdale and Finch, and another one downtown. All right? And I was just going around like this. I had 3 girlfriends at one point. Okay, not one of them waited for me. All right? They all knew about each other. My cousin Jay used to think I was nuts. Like, every other week I'd be living with another girl. Like, it was just insane. It was just nuts. Like, they'll tell you that. Like, his wife he was with, still alive, she was with him all the time, so she can witness this shit. She knows. They'd come to visit me. I'd be in somewhere different every time and never knew a new address. It was just like, I would not stay anywhere for long, because I'd get paranoid and think the cops know where I live and shit. It's just on the run, you know? I've worked a lot of jobs. In the winters, I worked as a snow shoveler. Okay, that's a good job. I've done that. A lot of our family's done that. Yeah, that's a good job. A couple of my uncles did that one time to make some extra money. And a couple of friends of mine, and I know lots of people that do that. I used to do that too. When I was a little kid, I used to take a freaking, what is it called? A snowblower, right? I'd get a snowblower, and I would take the snowblower, fill it up with gas, and then I would go around to all the different people in the area, all the nice houses, going to like the rich area and like the big nice houses and stuff. And I'd go there with push the freaking snowblower there, just walking, just me by myself, kid with the snowblower. And I'd go knock on the door and say, can I snowblow your driveway for $10? And a lot of times they'd say no. But like every like 30 houses or so, one would say yeah. And then I would snowblow it, get the $10, and I'd go out and do it again. I would do it until I would get like 20 or $30. And that's what I would do when I was like a little kid. Probably like I'd say probably like 10 or 11, I can't remember. It was before I started being bad, and when I started being bad I was like 12. So yeah, I was probably like 10 or 11. But I'd make some money doing snow shoveling. And then I, even as an adult, a couple of times I needed money real bad, and I went out on a crew and just shoveled snow one time just to get like a paycheck, and then take off with the paycheck and go get whatever. Anyway, can you have pets in jail? No. Secretly, I don't know, I've seen some shit on movies and shit, but I don't think in real life. No, I've never seen it. But in the Dodge jail, there was a rat, there was a mouse. Cell 1 had a mouse. He had a pet. These people with the big noses Be cheap. Oh, what does that mean? I don't get that, but anyway, I think I do. I'm not sure. I'm not racist though, so don't take that as a racist thing. Anybody can have a big nose. I thought Pinocchio, big nose people like lied or something like that. I didn't know about that. Forza. What's House? Canadian Jail War Stories. I'm watching. Keep up. You have changed so much. Don't let people get to you. They don't know you. I believe in you. Your subscribers believe in you. All right. Thanks, baby. We got 12 people in here, bro. Let's smack a like and get 12 likes. I've been shoveling snow since I was 9, and manually with a shovel. I started at one house, and then after I graduated from high school at 18, I started 2 houses. I don't have a snowblower. You're doing your thing, bro. You're doing your thing. You got your 2 clients. That's cool. That's cool. You can handle it. You don't want to get too much houses and then you can't keep up with it. So you're doing good. You're doing good. That's all you need right now to get a little bit of pocket money, you know what I mean? And you know it's snowing in the winter in Canada. It snows a lot, so you know it's like a white gold mine, right? True. It's like the white snow gold, right? The freaking contractors and stuff, the snow removal companies love the snow. Me, this summer, or this winter, I freaking hated the snow because I have to shovel my driveway, and I shoveled the whole damn driveway, and then I wake up in the morning and the whole thing's full of snow again. I'm just like, oh, God, Jesus. Gotta go shovel again, but whatever, it gets you in shape, you know what I mean? It can get you out of the house, since I don't go out much. It's not a big deal to me. I like doing it. Fresh air and whatever. I never complain about it, but to myself, I think to myself, oh, God, here I go again. I've been trying to get a job still, no luck. Sheesh, it's hard, man. It's hard to get a job, but if you keep dedicated, keep focused, man, you just gotta keep doing what you're good at, man. Keep putting out those applications and stuff like that, man. You'll get one eventually. And if you don't, you gotta think, well, maybe I'm applying for something maybe too out of my league. Try to apply for something a little lower. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get what you're looking for, go one step below, and then maybe you'll get it. Word, bro. I shoveled snow all winter. LOL. I'm glad to be doing concrete again with the warmth weather. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya, bro. I understand. It's freaking cold, man. It's cold. It is. And when the wind's blowing in Canada with that snow breeze, that icy snow breeze that gives you frostbite here, oh, God. But if you're dressed up and bundled up for it, you'll be okay. Right? Yo, you know what I always do? I started this, okay? Not many people I know do this, but if you look on pictures of me from like 5 to 6 years ago, I always did this with my Kirks and Castles hoodies and my fullback hats. I would go like this, but they were like more like just normal ones, right? And I would do this because not many people do this, and I like to look different than other people. I start trends. I don't follow them. Like the whole tucking the pants and the socks thing, I started that crap in grade 7. Oh Lord, yeah, bro. The wind is killer in the winter. I worry about age discrimination when I turn 30 next year. Nah, don't worry about that. 30 is still young enough. You're still strong, dude. What do you mean? 30 is not like you're not gonna get discriminated age against. Like it's not like you're 55 or 60 that you can't work. I've seen guys freaking 50, 60 years old shoveling snow. What do you mean? It doesn't matter how old you are as long as you're in good shape. I think they go by what kind of shape you're in more than what age you are. Hey, yeah, gotta be unique. Yeah, man, you gotta be unique, you know what I mean? I like to have my own swag, my own drip, you know? That's why you'll see me sometimes wearing some weird outfits and stuff, because I like to do that, man. Like, you'll see me wearing a hood with a hat over it, and you'll be like, nobody does that. Why is this guy doing it? Because that's my thing. That's my style, you know? And, like, okay, what I mean about the socks and the pants, okay? This is what I mean. See? Look, the jeans in grade 7 and 8, I started tucking my jeans or track pants into my socks like that, my white socks. And I swear to you, I've done it ever since. And it all started because I'd be riding my pedal bike in, like, elementary school, little kid, and my jeans would get caught on the, chain, right? So I started tucking my one side in to not get tucked on the chain. And then I was like, this looks weird, one side in and one not. So I tucked the other side in, and then I was like, damn, that looks hard. I was like, I like that because the Lugs jeans and Fubu jeans back then were so damn baggy around the bottom of the thing, they would drag on the floor, on the ground, and get all wet and snowy and dirty. And I like to be fresh, so I tuck my crap in. And, nobody else did. They'd drag them underneath their shoes, and their pants would get ripped and this and that. I got jeans from grade 7 and 8 that still fit because I always tucked them in my socks. They didn't get all ripped at the bottom. Still nice at the bottom and everything. Probably because I wasn't around half the time to wear the stuff, but, like, hello. It was in Rubbermaids and stuff at my mother's. Every time I'd go away or whatever, I'd lose everything. But some of my family, maybe a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a mother, somebody would maybe grab what they could. You know what I mean? They would do what they could for me. And I don't expect anyone to do anything for me because it's my stupid fault to go in there. And you deserve to lose everything you have if you freaking keep committing crime after crime after crime. You don't deserve nice things. You gotta be freaking. You can't expect to have like a good normal life if you're just gonna be out doing bad all the time to people, right? It's karma. You gotta believe in karma, man. If you want to do good things to people, good things will happen to you. If you want to be mean to people and do bad things to people and hurt people, then you're gonna get hurt and you're gonna be sad and bad things are gonna happen. So that's true. I really believe in that. I really do. Because when people are doing good stuff, you notice stuff starts going good, right? But when they're doing bad stuff, what happens? All of a sudden they're looking over their shoulder. Oh, fuck, is that the cops? Oh, shit. Like they're worried all the time. So when it's like you're doing good things, like me now, doing the freaking YouTube channel, the music, the freaking renovations, this, that, the third. If I see a cop driving, I don't even get worried because I know I've never even committed a crime. So to me, it's just like, whatever. It's like, who cares? Sorry, guys. You remind me of, you're so emotional. You remind me of my bitch. Okay, so what do you guys want to talk about? Hell yeah, brother, gotta be unique. Hey, Mike, L.T.F. I just rather be myself. Yeah, man, be yourself. You're doing great now, bro. Thank you. I know. Like, honestly, I'm happy with my life. Honestly, I bought the PS5. I'm not trying to brag, okay? But I'm doing so good in life that I honestly bought a PS5 the first day it came out. Okay? I had it pre-ordered, and me and my son, well, my stepson, but I consider him a son, me and my stepson went to the freaking EB Games the night before and slept outside just to get our pre-order. So we make sure that we got the thing. Do snitches and sex offenders get assaulted in provincial prisons in Ontario? If we know about it, yeah. 100%. If once in a while a guard will come up and whisper in one of our ears or something like, "Yo, this guy's a blah 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 charge. This guy's got a bad charge, blah blah blah," and he'll like let you see. He'll like hold the clipboard a certain way where you can like glance over and see the paperwork type thing. And I've had guards literally tell the heavies on the range like, "This guy's a whatever," right? And I never had them say, "Oh, this guy's a snitch," but I've had them say, "This guy's a, bad pedophile," whatever you want to call it. Have you thought about coming to the USA? Honestly, I would be in the USA and LA right now chasing my dreams for the music thing because it's so hard to get Toronto, you know what I mean? Everybody that gets to the top of the rap game in Toronto gets a headshot. So, kind of would have gone to LA already to try to pursue my music thing. But the thing is, it's kind of like I have a criminal record, probably worse than fucking 90% of the people on Earth. And, well, not 90% of people on Earth, but I'd say at least 50%, okay? But not bad charges, like not weirdo shit. Just normal stuff. But I mean, like, I don't think the states would let me in, dude. If you even have one charge, they don't let you in. If you have a record at all, they don't let you in. So I don't think I'd be allowed there. I wish, man, I wish. Because, it's so easy to get in LA. It's like, it seems like that's the music motherland. That's like the motherland of music. It seems like everybody gets noticed out there, man. Freaking 10-year-old kids out there do a song and get noticed. It's nuts. And the story of my life, with my story, with all the crap that I did and everything, man, friggin' in LA, they'd be like, oh, we got to interview this guy. Like, you know, you are not, what the fuck? See, he made another profile. These guys are so fucking hilarious. Have you thought about coming to USA? Honestly, people should be able to travel and live wherever they want without having to get the government's approval. I know, bro. I swear to you, it's so freaking retarded. Like, okay, there's this kid named Pressa from Jane and Finch that got famous, right, from Toronto. He's a singer, rapper, okay? He's pretty good. I listen to his stuff, okay? He actually has a song with Coi Leray that I really like called Attachments, okay? I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs right now. What's going on is this Pressa guy, he did move to LA to get away from his hood, because he's seen that every time someone would get famous and get to the top of the game in Toronto, they'd get a headshot. Well, he decided that wasn't going to happen to him, and he decided to take off and move to LA, right? But he had a lot of charges and a lot of stuff, but he was only young, and it was only YO charges, right? So when he became an adult and turned 18, he went over to LA in America, and he's still over there right now making music, and honestly, I'm proud of the kid. He's from the hood. Europe will allow ex-convicts to immigrate there if their felony is greater than... I can't see that. Greater than 10 years. Okay. Well, I've never had a felony that gave me 10 years, so... Like I told you, the 12 years I did wasn't all straight. Like, I didn't go in for 12 years straight and then get out. Like, I told you guys how I did stuff. Like, I'd be in there for 2 or 3 years, and then get out. And then, like, friggin' a week or 2 later, 3 months later, sometimes, it was always different. But I don't think I ever really stayed out longer than, like, 3 or 4 months. I know that. And I would wake up in there, and I'd be like, how is this again? How am I in here again? You know, like, I didn't get it, but now that I look back on it, I get it. Like, I was being ruthless, no remorse. You know what I mean? You live like that, you're not gonna have freedom. No, when I did my haircut, right, I put a L. I shaved a L. Check it. You see it? For the family. For the loyal to family. You. Loyalty to family, loyalty to friends, loyalty to followers, and loyalty to friends, family, followers, and fans. That was the other one. Right. Fans, followers, family, and friends. We're loyal to friends, family, followers, and yeah. You guys get it. That's our thing. What's good, Mickey? Blood on the Razor Wire was fire. Keep up the grind. Remember, all publicity is good publicity. Word up. I know that. Jack D, I've been deleting the troll. Tell that story about you rolling out of the car on the 401. Okay. Alright. God. You guys really want me to talk about that? Can't you guys just go watch the freaking interview that I just did on Blood of the Razor Wire? Okay, I'll give you a quick version of it. I put that dude in timeout, brother. Okay, I'll give you a quick version of it, okay? T-Dot, since you're a very close subscriber, okay? And you're from T-Dot. What happened was, and because this is still, like, I never freaking got caught for this shit. So you guys, you're making me in a weird position here. Right, it was over freaking 20 years ago, so I don't think I can get in trouble for it, and I don't say who it is, so I don't think they could do anything, but... Okay, so you guys know what happened with the ecstasy shit, okay? I'm going to fast forward through the ecstasy part, okay? Fast forward. Extendables, knives. Me, robbed the guys with the ecstasy. Now I'm going to go try to sell the ecstasy.
to some guys in Scarborough that I don't know too tough. They're Sri Lankan and Indian. I pull up to a gas station. We pull in this way, our car. The other guy pulls in the opposite way. I say, get in my car. Come on, come on. The guy says, no, you get in this car. And we're arguing for like 5 minutes who's going to get in what car, right? So finally, I'm like, fuck it. I get out and I'm like, all right, I need this money because I don't have nothing. Right now, I'm broke. That's why I went and did this lick in the first place, right? So right now, I got 1,000 pills and I need money. And I just hit a lick and this and that. And they're black diamond spade, heroin-based E's. And they got little spades on them. They're brown. And so anyways, this is when they went for like 20, 25 bucks a piece, okay? So anyway, it was like a lot of money that I was supposed to be getting, okay? So what happened is I get in the car, right? I get in behind the driver. The driver's in front of me. He's got a friend in the passenger seat and a friend behind him, okay? So there's a guy in the front driving, a guy in a shotgun, and the guy on the right-hand side door. I'm behind the driver on the left-hand side door, okay? It wasn't the 401 either, okay? Just put it that way. It wasn't the 401. It was the highway. I think it was DVP or Markham Road or some shit. One of those two. Okay. So what happened is when he started pulling out of the gas station, all I hear is click, 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 like all the doors locked, right? And when that happened, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, man? My fucking friends are there. You're going to take off. I knew they were parked the other way. They couldn't do a U-E and come out that side of the gas station. And it's the way the lights was. They couldn't get out that way. It would take them a long time to go all the way around the right way unless they did something illegal, right? Drove illegal. So my guys are trying to catch up, but they didn't get to catch up. And they're speeding fast. And I'm like, yo, where's the money, da-da-da-da. And he's like, just pull his stuff out. And it's in my pocket down deep. And I'm holding on in my pocket. And the guy shows like this, a big, huge wad of cash. He's driving, he just holds it up like that and then puts it back in his pocket. As soon as he does that, the guy in the passenger seat turns around and sticks it in my face. The guy beside me grabs onto me and holds my fucking body in my arms like this. As soon as that happened, my instincts grabbed buddy's wrist and pointed it to the floor. It was only a small little 22 caliber, okay? Smallest gun you can get on Earth. I don't know if it is, but it's very, very small, okay? The bullets are fucking this tiny. Okay? Anyway, and it's a clip gun. So anyway, he fucking does that. He points it in my face. This guy's holding me. My instincts go to hold his wrist down to the floor behind the driver's seat. I'm holding it down towards the floor, and I'm elbowing this guy at the same fucking time as hard as I can, right? And then, after I elbow him enough times that he lets go of me, I fucking lean over with this arm as I'm still holding his arm down with this arm, lean over, unlock the fucking door, and jumped out, bud, and started trying to hit me. Cars are fucking driving around me. I almost got ran over. I fucking get up. I'm fucking I'm almost like, I'm so hurt already. I'm like bleeding and shit. So I start running. Right away they do a U-E and fucking start firing at me. I start running. I'm fucking so terrified. I'm literally running into freaking behind cars and stuff. Okay? I'm like running beside cars, fucking going down the highway and shit. I'm like trying to like go behind cars. And then I get off out of Markham Road and like onto another street, and I'm behind this car, and fucking buddy's shooting at the fucking car, and something hit me in the head. I don't know if it was a piece of the car or the fucking bullet. Something hit me in the back of the head and almost fucking had a chunk of my head hanging out. Okay? So that's why I said the bullet didn't go in my head, it was a ricochet. Now, honest to God, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was so fucking out of it. I was fucking on about 30 ecstasy, fucking heroin-based E's. I fucking was on about God knows how many Oxycontin 80s, heroin, okay, cocaine. And, okay, so what happens is I go and covered in blood from head to toe. I still have the ecstasy, no money. I run up this hill, okay, that looks down onto Woodbine and Ellesmere or some shit. And fucking, I'm like on this top of the hill at this plaza, and I'm looking down this hill onto like the intersection, and I see buses coming by. And so I'm like, okay, I need bus fare. So I like go up to this random like 20-year-old kid, and I'm like, I grab onto him, I'm like, oh, I need bus fare. I need bus fare. I'm like bleeding everywhere. This guy's like terrified. And I'm like, just give me bus fare. I'll give you fucking 100 E's, man. I'll give you like 100 E's. Just give me some bus fare. This guy's like terrified. He's just like, oh, here's bus fare, right? And so I'm like, all right, sick. And so I run down the hill and get on the bus. I take the bus back down to fucking Willowdale. I go to my boy Smiley's house and fucking did so much fucking narcotics that I passed out. And fucking Smiley took care of me for like 2 weeks, fucking in Smiley's couch. And Smiley is this fucking other blood from Willowdale. And fucking, well, is a blood from Willowdale. Another blood that I know, because I know a lot of bloods in Willowdale. And so what happened is, I go to the blood co-op in Willowdale, 415 Willowdale, and I get patched up. And fucking that was what happened, bro. And you can still see the shit never got stitched. It's fucking, the scar is so thick you can see it never had been stitched up or nothing. It's fucking 20 years later and you can still see the shit. When you get a scar, it disappears after fucking like a year or two, right? Most of them do, if they're not real bad ones, you know? Never mind 20 years later for the shit still to be fucking so noticeable like that. And it's not just one scar, it goes like a fucking L shape. Boom, boom, like that. Like half the chunk was hanging out. You know what I mean? It's not like just some little like tiny little thing. It's like an L shape. It's like this. This is what it looks like on the back. Alright? And that's the story. You have been through a lot, man. Stay up, brother. Story up, brud. Yeah, okay. That story is wow, crazy. What's up? That was a good interview. Don't say if you could get in trouble. Nah, I don't think so, bro. It was 20 years ago, and I didn't say who the people are, right? I don't think that people can get in trouble or I can get in trouble because I didn't say who the people were with the ecstasy. So how could they prove that, right? And I didn't say who the people were that did anything to me. And that's the reason why, honestly, why I didn't want to go to the hospital. Because I had a fucking warrant for my arrest, and I knew how long I was going to go to jail for, and I'm not a fucking rat. And they fucking would be there after me, fucking cops, ambulance, everybody at the hospital, be constantly fucking questioning me, who did it, and I'm in fucking jail for a long time. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go in there like that. So I was like, you know what? And people will tell you, I've been in car accidents, not gone to the hospital. I fucking cut my thumb off almost, not gone to the hospital. I don't go to the hospital. I got SARS, I never went, oh not SARS, I got COVID-19, I never went to the hospital, okay? I don't go to hospitals. Put it that way. I don't. I could be fucking half dead and I won't go to the hospital. Hey, Leprechaun, chill, bro. No, I'm not Leprechaun. Leprechaun is the other dude. Leprechaun's my friend. But, I am chilling. Just when I tell those stories, bro, you gotta understand. When I tell a story like that, you'll see me start sweating and you'll see me get all hyper, right? It's because that one guy said it perfectly. If you know psychology at all, you'll be able to tell how much I'm fucking telling the truth because I'm seeing the shit flashing before my eyes and I'm getting fucking hyper because I remember it and it's fucking flashing through my eyes as I'm telling you guys this shit. And it's making me sweat, it's making me fucking hyper, it's making me nervous, shaking and shit. Think about it. Someone is fucking making shit up. They don't fucking, they don't care because they're not imagining, they're not picturing anything because there's nothing to picture. You feel me? No, I'm not. It's just, I don't like getting into like heavy fucking stooty shit like that, bro. From the streets, the jail stuff, I don't mind talking about. But the street shits makes me fucking nervous and shit like that. Especially talking about stuff like that, man. Because, think about it. This guy's still somewhere. Maybe the guy's fucking watching this for all I know. Right? And I've changed my life around, man. I don't want to live that shit no more, bro. I don't want that kind of lifestyle. I'm a different person now, you know? If that shit happened now, I probably fucking, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I'd probably die from it because I'm not on drugs. You know what I mean? I swear. Like, I probably can't take the abuse that I used to take. Like, honest to God, there was this one time I fucking was fighting some dudes. They had hockey sticks. 4 of them. Busting me upside the freaking head with hockey sticks in my face, in my shoulder, everywhere, in my back. Okay? I wouldn't go down. They kept hitting me in the back, the legs, wherever they could. I was blocking it. Okay? I took the hockey stick off of them and they all ran away and called the cops. What the fuck? How does that make sense? You guys fucking 4 of you with weapons and they call the fuck cops on one guy just because I got the hockey stick out of one of their hands and I said, my turn. Scared them all. You with the wrench, catch the troll. LOL, big sexy. You. There's a troll here? Yo, we got a troll here? What do you mean? 90% of their time when they have no name and no profile picture, they're a troll. 90% of the time, but T-Dot's not. T-Dot just has a T because he's T-Dot. He's representing. Yo, this guy keeps making profile after profile just to come back. This guy must be obsessed with my channel. He must be obsessed with me. He's like the biggest. He's a super fan, right? If you're going to make 30 profiles just to come back and comment, you got to be a super fan, right? Right, guys? Right? Right, guys? You gotta be a freaking super fan. You're gonna be a damn super fan, bro. Reminds me of a story when some American guy married a Filipino woman, and the Filipino woman wanted a car, but American couldn't afford to buy her car, so she hit herself and called 911. What? The man went to prison for domestic violence. What? That's fucking ignorant. I would never fucking allow that shit. How do you... The system doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've seen shit like that, man. I've seen girls just fucking not even their husbands not even hit them and girls just pick up the phone, call 911. Oh, my husband beat me. Next thing you know, their husband's in jail. Like, it's just... It's the way your system is. You don't want your wife to be mad at you. Put it that way. Just treat your wife good. Don't get her pissed. Because she might just fucking lie on you. Right? I know mine would never do that. Mine would never lie. She don't lie. Right now, I'm cleaning my bottom grill with the freaking baking soda. Baking soda and water. I just put it in a little cup. Swish it around. Sure, the dating and marriage scene is dangerous. My LMAO. Yeah, 16 likes. Jeez. What? 16 likes? So you guys are rocking with the channel. Yeah, see, this I got when I was a little kid. The guy used fake ink, or not fake ink, but he didn't use proper ink. I got when I was like 15, so I gotta fix this. You can see where I started to fix it with the darker line right there. Oh, for real. Thank you. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, guys. I was rude. And then what other one do I have to fix that this guy did? Oh, yeah, my daughter's name. Freaking right here. He messed up that, too. My daughter's name. Freaking messed up that. And, you know, like I said, I was always gone and I couldn't get tattoos, so that's why I don't have all the tattoos that I've wanted to have. If I was on the streets the whole time, I'd probably be covered from head to toe. I know you can get tatted in jail, but I didn't want to catch hep. Okay? Anyway, like I said, I bought a whole shitload of freaking tattoo stuff, and I'm starting to fix this. I'm going to actually cover this whole thing over again.
Where's your video going up?
The video went up at 10 o'clock.
Oh, did it?
People said it was awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to fix that. I started to do this Scream guy, but I only did the face of the Scream. I still got to color in the mouth, the eyes, and put the jacket and the cape thing over him, and I put a dollar sign in his head. I still got to fix that. That was just like outline, and I ran out of black ink too, and the ink that I bought was this little bottles, and they were crappy. Like, it came with a kit, and the little inks. They were a bunch of little inks like this, like a whole bunch of them, like 20 of them. And honestly, that ink wasn't the greatest, so I bought a big black thing of ink, and it's a lot better. So it's a lot better. Like, you can tell how much better it is. I used that black ink for this stuff here. You can see it's a lot darker, right? Hey, Eddie, shout out from Jamestown, the Leprechaun Rexdale guys. What up, Jamestown? Respect, man. I really respect you guys, bro. Jamestown is some hard shit. I know Jamestown. I don't know Jamestown, but I've heard of Jamestown. I know Jamestown, like, as in I know it's a hood, and I know it's not to be played around. You guys got your own shit going on over there. It's sick. My cousin JJ, I think, used to know people there. I'm not sure. JJ knew a lot more people than me, put it that way. But yeah, Jamestown, shout out to Jamestown. I'm glad I got people in here from Toronto, because Toronto people are freaking awesome. I love you guys in Toronto, because you know what? When I tell my stories, Toronto guys can just tell. Real recognize real. When I tell a story, Toronto, anyone from Toronto, they fuck with it, because they know it's real shit, bro. They know I'm not going to be making this shit up, or I'll fucking be getting killed next week. I heard it takes a few years to get government housing. Oh, buddy, does it ever take years? You got to go on a waiting list. It takes 10 fucking years, not 2. Trust me, bro. You're not getting government housing in 2 years. Jesus. We still have family in housing. Okay? Some family. But most of us are out, and the ones that are still there have been there since the beginning of time. So, you know, they won't ever leave. So, they just like it. They're not going to leave. They like the area. Like me, personally, when I'm not, like, doing good, when I was doing bad, I would gravitate to that area for some reason. I don't know why. I would either gravitate to Jane and Finch or gravitate to, like, Regent Park. Or, where else did I go? Oh, yeah, Willowdale, right? Those are my 3 main places that you'll find me. Jane and Finch, Willowdale and Finch, or, like, Moss Park, Regent Park. But not no more. You're not going to find me there no more. So don't go looking, because you won't see me. You'll probably see some shit you don't want to see, unless you're from Toronto. Honestly, I don't want a G.T. government housing because I want to live under the radar. Yeah, for real, bro. If you live in government housing, it's like, they can do... I think they can come in your place anytime they want, can't they? Is it an open warrant or what? I don't know, but government housing helps a lot of people, right? Government housing, if it wasn't for government housing, a lot of people would be homeless, okay? The only problem is they don't have enough of it. And there's way too many people that need the housing, and they're fucking ripping it down. They ripped half the Regent Park down. How does that make sense when more people need the housing and you're ripping it down? It just doesn't make sense to me. Did you ever feel at danger in those areas? No. Honest to God, I never felt danger in those areas. I felt safe. I swear to you. I felt fucking safe and at home in those areas. Because I was born and raised there. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel that way. If you're an outsider and you hear Jane and Finch, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, man. Like, is this place scary? Like, to me, it's like, I'm just going to the mall, bro. Like, I'm going to get McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, nothing. Like, nothing.
Babe, I'm gonna
Go to the car wash. Yeah.
Love you.
And then, like, honestly, I don't feel danger at all around there. I don't know if it's because they all show me love or what, but I don't know. All I know is Amanda showing me love, and I don't feel scared there. I don't have enemies there. I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Probably to build luxury condos. Yes, exactly. They're building freaking, yeah, exactly. Exactly what they're doing. It's ignorant. It's fucking ignorant that they're doing that, man. They freaking rip half of the hood down to freaking do that. North side's still there. Because we actually have a family member. It's kind of like she's not my grandmother, but she's a very close friend of the family. She's a very close family member because it's kind of like she's kind of not my grandma, but she's like my best friend's grandma. So just put it that way. That's the best way I can explain it. She still lives there, and I've slept there many times. My uncles and slept there with my cousin. I've been there many times, but like in the hood, like I go there friggin' when I was out before I got clean and all that. I was in the hood every day because I had to be, or else I would be sick. They are trying to turn Toronto into the next LA or New York. I think so. I honestly think that Toronto is the Canadian New York, and BC, Hastings, Vancouver is the Canadian LA. That's what I think. The best to get out of Toronto and move somewhere else because it's dangerous and traffic is brutal. Oh, I live on the outskirts right now in the GTA. I don't live actually in Toronto. I live about 20 minutes on the outskirts in the GTA. So I did do that because I told you guys I moved out of my area so I could be like do my own thing. Remember I said the way how you want to do this when you want to change your life around, you got to first of all you got to move out of your area, right? Or else you're just gonna do the same thing you always do. So the first thing is like move out of your area, which I did. Second thing, you want to quit everything, okay? Get away from everything, which I quit booze, I quit cigarettes. You don't have to quit cigarettes, but like to me, I did. Once I had quit all the drugs, the next thing I did was quit drinking, and then after that, I was like, you know what? This smoking cigarettes to me is disgusting now. Like when you're on drugs, you're like smoking and you like it, but when you're not on drugs, that to me, I was just like, ew, I can't, I don't like it. It's just gross to me. I was never a big smoker unless I was on something. So to me, I don't know. I quit smoking too. So you see me, I don't ever smoke cigarettes and shit. You see me like that. My hands, my fingers aren't all yellow. I don't smell like nicotine. I don't smoke in my house. It's a smoke-free home. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. At my old place, 3 doors down, because 3 years ago I moved because the beginning of the pandemic, the landlord died over here 3 doors down. 90-year-old woman in one of those old age homes. So I had to move. I didn't want to move because my street is very quiet, right? And I did not want to move. Did you try vaping? Oh, yes. That's how I quit. I used to live in Toronto Beaches when I was a baby. That's where my mom grew up, in the Beaches. Okay? I lived by the CN Tower. Oh, that's sick. The CN Tower's sick. It lights up all different colors and stuff like that. Okay, at night and stuff like that. If you look across from that island that we all go to, I don't know the name. Toronto Island, whatever. You know, the park, the carnival? My girlfriend knows what it's called. She'll put it in the chat. Anyway, if you look across from there and look across, you can see all of Toronto lit up with the CN Tower, all the colors, all the way up to the top, the red and stuff. I love it. It looks so pretty. Center Island, that's it, bro. Center Island. So when you go across the Center Island, it looks so pretty across the water and the skyline of all of our city. It looks beautiful, you know? And he beat you to it. Okay, but the vaping thing, Jack Daniels. The vaping thing, yes, that's exactly how I quit smoking. I started with the vaping thing. I got the most highest nicotine one that tasted like nicotine, and I smoked that vape for maybe 6 months, I think. Me and my girl did. And then we lowered the nicotine down. It goes by milligrams. We lowered the nicotine milligrams down a bit each week. Each time we'd get a new juice thing. And then eventually we had it down so low, the nicotine, that I just got the juice with no nicotine in it and smoked that for a couple of months. And then eventually our thing broke, the battery, and we didn't need it no more. We didn't go get another one, and we just stopped. And it's been 4 years now, I think. So I don't think we're gonna go back to it. But and I had never smoked. I had quit weed too. I didn't smoke weed because when you're on hard drugs, weed doesn't get you high. Weed doesn't do anything for you when you're on hard drugs, right? So I never smoked the weed much. I did when I was younger, a kid, right? teenager, 12, whatever. But what happened is when I was growing up and I started doing all the weed and then I started on the hard drugs, I didn't want the weed no more. But then when I quit everything and I was just back to my normal self, I was like, okay, my mom smokes a lot of weed, right? And then she's always smoking weed. I don't live with her or anything like that, but we visit her often. She lives fairly close at the time. She moved now to Newfoundland, but anyways, she was close around the corner before. So I freaking go over there just to say hi, and she's, oh, he's puffing. So I'm like, oh shit, she's always offering me. And I was always like, no, I'm good. And then eventually I was just like, all right, fine, I'll take it, puff. And then I didn't like it because of the smell. I don't like the smell of it. Like, okay, the bud itself, the actual buds, the flower, the actual nugs, I love the smell of that. But when you smoke it and roll it and smoke it and light it, I hate that smell. And I don't like the smell it leaves on your hands and fingers and mouth and everything. I'll have to come in after smoking one, wash my hands and face, mouthwash, everything, or else I get all freaked out. So I started this thing. I tried the pen. It's like a pen, and it has it's not oil. It's what is it called? It's a vape, but a weed vape. Yeah, but a weed vape though. A shatter pen? No. A vape pen, like a weed pen. And it's just a like, you know, the things I'm always showing on IG. You guys know what I'm talking about. The forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit, my friend. Yeah, a cart. That's it. A 510 cart, Jack. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So I started the 510 cart, right? Forbidden fruit, and I fucking love it. I love it because you take a puff of it, you don't get no smell, you don't get nothing. You just get nice. And I take a nice, I'm nice. And I got insomnia, bro. I don't ever sleep. You can ask my wife. Honest to God, I fucking don't sleep until I collapse because I have bad nightmares, right? And I don't like to sleep because of the nightmares. Like I'll freaking wake up and I think my people are trying to kill my mom. That I have three occurring nightmares that I'll always have one of these nightmares. I always have a nightmare where I'm on 50-foot rollerblades fighting other gang members with big swords, and we're slicing each other in half, and they're on 50-foot rollerblades too, and we're all going around like this weird thing on rollerblades in government housing projects. And then I get killed and I'm a ghost and I'm trying to run to my mom's house as fast as I can to tell her that they're coming for her, and then I don't get there in time, and then I'm trying to tell her but I can't because I'm a ghost, and I'm trying to tell her and then they kill her in front of me. That's one of the dreams that I have. Okay? And then the other ones that I have is just, I'll tell you another time. It's just, these dreams aren't good. So I try my, yes, forbidden fruit, back 40. Yep, that's exactly right. So I try to friggin' just relax with the insomnia and stuff. And then when I just do the forbidden fruit and stuff like that late at night after editing, I actually will pass out for a few hours. So that's actually been helping me a lot to sleep and stuff like that. So I'm glad fucking I figured it out. The cart, 510, blah, blah, blah. Hey, hi, Matt. If you're on here, peace, bro. BGB channel. What's up, my friend? 250K subscribers with no content. Rough, my brother. Huh? What's rough? Oh, the insomnia? Yeah, I know. It's fucked because sometimes it's like I hurt myself the other day because I fucking fell over, bro. I don't understand who's typing your account, Eddie. Oh, my wife is. My wife. My wife's on her phone typing in my account. She could hear me when I was saying, what one was it? She knows everything about me. Maybe you should try anxiety meds. Nope, I don't like meds. The fucking psychiatrists, I've been to psychiatrists, many of them, and they've tried to put me on all kinds of different shit, bro. And I won't take the stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It makes you laugh. Yeah, I have insomnia too, getting worried about the future, stuff like that. Yep. I have severe anxiety, so it's like I'm the littlest thing, I'll worry about it all night, you know? Drive some Seroquel into you. That's what they want to give me. In jail, they try to give me 350 milligrams of that shit, man. I don't like that stuff, man. I don't want to have to take pills and shit, bro. You know what I mean? The forbidden fruit is fine. It's working good. I don't like pills, man. I quit all drugs and stuff like that. I don't want to have. I don't want to quit everything just to be fucking on pills. You know what I mean? You guys kind of get what I'm trying to say? Me using the smartphone at my bed is proof of insomnia. What is Seroquel like? Does it make you dull? It's an antipsychotic that they give you in jail, and it's also like a heavy tranquilizer, type sleeper thing. Yeah, it is. They come in 25 milligrams or like 100 as yellow. 25s are pink. They come up to like 300 milligram pills, man. Some of these things were huge. That's how Buddy fucking passed me out when I was in there in that story I told you guys, man. And then later on, I seen that shit around the jail everywhere. Fucking people take that when it's lockdown. Like later on, after I caught on what it was, people take that shit to sleep all through lockdown for like a week. I remember they put me on meds when I was 12. Super convenient though. Yeah. I have metrazapine for sleep. I prefer smoking herb. That's what I said. The pen is fine for me now. It's working. The forbidden fruit works fine. I like it. It's helping my insomnia. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I never found anything that really helped me like that, except for that forbidden fruit cart, 510 cart thing. Because the other stuff, the rolling the spliffs, wouldn't help me like that because I hate it so much. Like the smell and the rolling it. I don't like to go out. I don't like to go outside. And because I won't smoke in the house. The pen is perfect for me. I just step outside the door. Have one quick little puff, hold it in, blow it out. Have a second puff, hold it in, blow it out, and I come back inside, and I'm good. You know what I mean? It's just easier that way for me anyway. Yeah, weed all day straight. You try edibles? I have some. Like, I have a drink thing that I got, like, a few months ago, but I haven't drinking it yet. I had a sip of the other one. I didn't really like the taste of it. And then I had some candies one time, but they tasted like you're eating a bud. Like it literally tasted like I was eating a bud. Like I had this candy thing. It looked like it would taste like a cherry, It looked like it was like you know those little 5-cent candies you get that are like cherry blasters? It kind of looked like that. So I thought it was gonna taste like sweet, like a cherry blaster or something. And when I ate it, all I could taste was like weed, right? And I was just like, I didn't expect it to taste so much like weed like that. Don't hit me much though. No, they don't do that. I like the Chowie Wowie chocolate edibles. Okay. Not being a duck, but exercise is good for anxiety and sleeping right. That's true. That is true. But the problem is, like I just told you, the insomnia doesn't help with the anxiety, right? Because the insomnia screws up the anxiety. But honestly, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. It depends on what it is, man. You know, doesn't matter though. I deal with it. So I don't even bring it up. I was just wanted to tell you guys that this is some things that I do go through because it's alive. You guys are getting closer to me and stuff. So I just want you guys to know more about me and stuff. Like, don't feel sorry for me, don't anything like that, because it's not that big of a deal. I've been dealing for it for years, and I don't even fucking. It's just so normal to me that it's like normal, bro. Okay. True. If you smoke, it takes like 200 milligram though. Okay. If you keep off the weed, like 10, 15 milligram can make you feel nice. Yep. I feel you. Nick, that's a lot. I disagree, man. $200 milligrams? Oh, you mean about the Seroquel? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the cart? Because it's a 1 gram cart, right? Oh, the nicotine? Yeah, like I ate 100 milligram of shatter. Oh, okay, he's talking about the edibles. Okay. No, edibles. Okay. My bad. Yeah. See, I don't know. I can't comment on that because I don't know, like, much about the edibles. All I know is they sell them at the store up the road. I was exaggerating. Yeah, because it's legal here, right? So there's a store up the road that sells all that crap. I couldn't believe it when all these stores just started springing up all over like liquor stores. You guys in the US probably don't understand what I mean, but in Canada, we have like actual liquor stores where you got to go buy your liquor. They don't just sell it at any gas station or a convenience store like that. Um, it's like an actual designated liquor store called LCBO. So we're used to these big liquor stores with all every type of liquor, right? And beers and stuff, right? There was actually a beer store too back when. I don't know about it no more though. I think it all went to liquor now. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I haven't drank in a long time. Um, I'm not sure. They probably do have a beer store still. I'm not sure. Yeah, like government run liquor stores. Yeah, government run liquor stores. That's what they are. And it's just a huge big store with all the different kinds of liquor you can think of, coolers, beer, all that, right? Um, I guess there's a lot more liquors in Canada than down in the States. And I be talking smack. I don't know you. Not much luck with edibles for me. Just saying. Not, no, like I have a like I said, I have a drink there. I won't even drink it. It's not worth the bad taste just to, you know. See, this guy's so dumb. He doesn't realize that we're gonna know it's him every time because you don't even have a profile, dude. You just keep coming here with a green thing with a little dash on it. You know? It's like, hello. But like you guys said, all publicity is good publicity, right? Must like your content to be here. He stays here for over an hour. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. And then he's made like what, 6 profiles? Like that's what I mean. This guy's a super fan, bro. He stays here for. Let's make the troll famous on YouTube. How do we do that? How do we make him famous? How do we make him famous, bro? Man, you guys didn't even see the drip, man. The drip today was freaking echo, all freaking gray. And the pockets zip up. They're sick. Oh, where's that dude? He stays here for another hour. Must like your content. Interview him. Let's make the troll famous on interview. Oh, you want me to interview the troll? Okay. But if I'm interviewing the troll and he's trying to troll me, then what? Like the interview won't go too good. It'll just be him trolling me and me fucking mouth and me telling him off. I don't know. Have you ever been on a plane? Nah, bro. I want to. I would like to. I would love to go on a plane. I've never been out of Ontario, man. Not lying. Never even been friggin' that far. I told you, man. We were poor growing up, bro. Like we didn't have money like that. We didn't go to Disneyland and shit like that, bro. Some kids they get lucky. They get born into a family that has money. You know what I'm saying? But kids like us that grow up poor and shit, we know the struggles, so we appreciate money more. Have you ever been on a... You know what I do want to interview, though? There was a guy here earlier that said, hey, bro, I just got out of fucking Penetang a week ago or something. Or he said he's going into Penetang. And then one guy said, hey, I just got out. Remember? There was a guy that said, hey, I just got out. If you're still here in the chat, say something because you're the one I want to interview. The guy that said I just got out. I remember one of the subscribers saying that. I was born in Detroit, Michigan, but came to Canada at like 11. Okay. I can relate to Detroit. Detroit's not that far from here, from Toronto. On the map, I think it goes like Toronto, New York. Huh? Detroit, Michigan, right? Yeah, that's not far, I don't think. That's not that far. Out here in Welland, here where I live, there's a weed store that delivers to your home and also has drive-through. Holy crap, that's crazy. I had the ones here deliver to your house, but they don't have drive-through. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's neat. McDonald's drive-through for that. That's sick. It's like 8-hour drive or something. Okay, yeah. See, it's an 8-hour drive. That's not far, right? 'Cause some of these places are like 10-day drives and stuff, right? Like, it would be like a mission to go there. You'd have to sleep in hotels every night. But like an 8-hour drive, you could drive like 4 hours, stop for something to eat, at McDonald's or something, rest for like an hour, and then do the other 4. Or have a driver with you, switch up at McDonald's at like halfway. It borders Windsor. Yeah. I know, I knew it wasn't far because I always look at the map, and Toronto goes so far at the bottom of the map of Canada. It's like so close to these little states underneath. The Peace Bridge, the Buffalo Peace Bridge there. You just go right across that and you're freaking there. Right in Buffalo. Buffalo is only a 3.5-hour drive. Not even. 5 hours. Yeah, Jack Daniels, Detroit, Windsor has border, Buffalo, and Fort Erie has the Peace Bridge. Yeah, that's what I said. Buffalo. I know, I've been down to Buffalo at the Peace Bridge there. Fort Erie, Crystal Beach. I went on a trip there before. And I was jumping off the pier, jumping off something there at Crystal Beach into the water. This high thing. Jumping off it, landing in the water. It was so fun, man. I loved it. Like, I'm a city boy, so I'm not used to that kind of thing, right? And they were all jumping off this pier, and I was like, damn, that looks like fun. And I went up to that pier, and I was jumping off that pier, man. And I was like, that was a rush. That was cool. That was fun. Because you don't know. But they're all like jumping in and not getting hurt. So it's like, damn, what's under that water? But it's just like all just deep water, so there's nothing there. And then I'm a good swimmer, so I ended up being a really good swimmer. I swim in pools and everything. Go over to the different girls' condos growing up and go in there. At Yonge and Finch, there's this Beecroft condo I used to go to and swim at all the time. Ontario is huge. Yes, it is. Literally, there's this one person named Lynn. I never did nothing with her, but I used to have her. She was a good friend of mine. She used to get off me all the time, right? She gave me her fob card for her condo so I could get in there and go swimming and shit when she wasn't even there. It was fun. And I used to go in there all the time when she wasn't even home or what. It's like, that was pretty cool for someone to trust you like that. Like, with their fob card to their house or whatever. Not like she had anything to steal, though. Like, honestly, her condo was empty. She was a freaking crackhead. It's a day to go from Ottawa to Thunder Bay. Do you celebrate Easter in Canada? Yeah, yesterday was Good Friday, right? Yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow's Easter. And then Monday's Easter Monday. Tomorrow's Easter. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. Really happy Easter. Appreciate you guys all being here. I freaking love all my subscribers and viewers. You guys are the backbone of the channel. You guys know that. There was one guy that wanted me to tell the story about my dad's butcher shop, the basement. About the lady, the schizophrenic lady, right? That used to beat herself and act like a man and talk in a man and a woman's voice and beat the fuck out of herself, right? So just let me know when that guy ever comes back and I'll let you know. Takes a day to happy Easter festetti. Do you celebrate? Yeah, we celebrate. We like Easter. But the only thing is, this year, every year we have a every year we have a turkey, right? And we usually have all kinds of family over and everything. But because of everything that's been going on, it's like everyone's not used to getting together for holidays no more since this COVID thing happened. You notice that? It's like people don't even care about getting together no more on Christmas and holidays because everybody's so used to just staying away. I don't know. It's crazy. Like just recently in the last week, we stopped wearing masks here. But some people still wear them. I don't know. What is it like where you guys are? $18 likes? Jesus, you guys are treating me good tonight. Oh my God, I wonder if we can get it to 20. Let's get it up to 20, you guys. If we can. I don't wear a mask. You know what we have on the merch store? We actually have masks on our merch store. And if any of the viewers or subscribers have not seen the merch store, check out the merch store, man. You don't gotta buy nothing unless you want to, but just check it out because I did all the graphic designing in that merch store. I designed the layout. I did all the designs on the clothing, the anything. It's collab with Champion, so it's a name brand. It's got Champion logo on it. You know, remember Champion? It's not the best name brand, but it's a name brand. And it's 100% cotton. I chose that material because I want it to last for a long time. Not like acrylic or polyester. You wash it once or twice and it starts getting fuzzy balls on it. Like acrylic and polyester, you kind of got to dry clean it unless if you want it to last. 100% cotton, it'll be good for a long time. And I just want you guys to see how much work I've put into that place. How much work I put into the designing. Like some people have their stuff designed for them. I designed all of it myself. It was hard, bro. I spent like a month doing that, bro. Just on my spare time when I'm not doing editing or doing all the other stuff I do. I was working on that behind the scenes. Yeah. Working on that behind the scenes. And also, I'm going to be coming out with another shirt soon for moderators and subscribers and stuff like that. I want to make a shirt that says #1 subscriber or something like that. Whatever. We're going to come up with a good thing, a good saying for the subscribers. Like, best subscribers on earth, or like greasiest or swaggiest or drippiest or whatever. We'll come up with a nice slogan for a t-shirt. Or a hoodie, or a jacket. Like, I don't just got t-shirts there, bro. We got shoes, we got jackets, we got hats, we got... Jesus, man, I don't know. We got everything. We got blankets, pillowcases, mouse pads. You're talking. We got it. It's crazy. It's L.T.F, man. Tell ya. Is there gay people in Ontario prisons? Yeah, we have gay people in Ontario prisons. Of course we do. Gay people everywhere, man. Gay guys in Ontario prisons, they'll be openly gay. They'll come out and straight out tell you they're gay. You know what I mean? A lot of gay guys on ranges and stuff will just straight out come out and tell you they're gay. And then that way, they don't get a hard time on the range. So that way, people don't really... If the guy hides it and shit and tries to start, that kind of weird shit, I'm sure he'll get guys hating him. But if they come on the range and right away start and tell everybody this is how it is, I'm gay, but I'm not going to, hit on you guys. This is just me on the outside. Whatever. This is how I am. Then I'm sure guys on the range don't give a shit. It's when the guys come on there and pretend they're not gay, and then all of a sudden a freaking, a feminine one comes on, and then all of a sudden this guy's trying to hit on the feminine one, and it's like, dude, you've been with me for the last 4 months eating meals, and you don't even tell me that you're gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when the guys get pissed off. Is it like in the U.S. when it comes to it where you got transgenders and predators? Yeah. Well, no, you have transgenders here, right? But they keep them in the provincial jails, they keep them separate. They keep them in PC or separate from PC even. They keep them separate. I think they have to stay in the hole. If they're transgender here, I believe they have to stay in segregation. I believe. Unless they actually have a range specifically for that at that jail. I'm not 100% on that shit, bro. I don't keep up on that transgendered stuff, so I don't really know much about it. But booty bandits, it's not as much as down there, but I have seen it before. It's rare, but I have seen it. Like I told you guys a story about a drug dealer that was a booty bandit. What he used to do is rack up these fucking young guys' debts. Right? The drug dealer and the booty bandit were best friends. So they used to rack up these young guys' debts, and then fucking the gay guy would come and buy the fucking debt off the dealer and fucking basically make the young guy, he'd buy his debt off him. Well, how is he going to pay him back? Is it like in the U.S.? Hi, how are you doing? Just noticed your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Meaner Grimshaw. I appreciate that. I like your little South Park icon. I was playing a South Park video game the other day. It's an RPG turn-based strategy game. I like those type of games because you can just leave them for like 3 hours, go do what you got to do, and come back and then do your turn. But yeah, I tried that game out the other day. It was pretty fun. It's got a funny little story to it. Which are like easier prisons to do time in, Ontario? You are correct, Brown. Thanks, that's cool. I don't really go to public places anymore much. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I hear you. Were you a fan of WWE when it was WWF back in the day? Yeah, actually I was. When I was a little kid, yeah. Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake, Macho Man Randy Savage, Bret the Hitman Hart. Who? Rey Mysterio, Giant, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, all those guys. Yeah, I was into that. I actually like the video games too. On N64, I used to play on a Nintendo 64. WWE, Hulk Hogan. But I remember when I first started watching it, I was a little kid. It was WWF, and then like a year later, they changed it to WWE versus NWO. I believe no WCW versus NWO. Remember when they did that? They did that. That was cool. I like those video games. I like playing the video games more than watching the actual wrestling. Because the wrestling I found out was fake, and then I didn't like it no more. I watched WWE when it was Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, John. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I remember those guys. Yeah. I remember. Pardon? Oh, I was trying to see if anybody else here has been here. Hacksaw Jim Dugan. I don't know all their names, but yeah, man, it was cool. I like I said, I played the games more than the actual watching. Me, I was into the boxing more. I like boxing, Mike Tyson, and all that. Mike Tyson actually has his own podcast now where he smokes weed all the time. It's called Hot Box. I think it's called Hot Box with Mike Tyson or something. I'm not exactly sure what the exact name is, but if you type up Hot Box Mike Tyson, I'm sure it'll come up. Yeah, the WWE video games are better than the actual WWE, and it's been that way since the last 14 years. If you were offered $10K to get punched in the face by Mike Tyson, would you do it? Where in the face? If it was right here in the mouth part, in the jaw, no. If it was in the eye or the head, or the back of the head, yeah. But like in the eye, the face, or the nose, or there, yeah. But I wouldn't want to get hit right here on the jaw by Mike Tyson, or in the teeth. Are you from Chicago Blackhawks fan? Honestly, I'm a drip fan. I like to match my outfits with my hats. So you can see that I'm wearing an all gray Echo suit, and this is my only gray hat that I can match it with. That's why. But I do like the hat. but I don't really keep up on baseball, to tell you the truth. I like Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees. But I don't know. Are Chicago Blackhawks good? I don't keep up on it. I don't really watch sports too much. I was a big football fan. I liked football. My favorite team was San Francisco 49ers back in the day when I was a kid. I used to like Jerry Rice and Steve Young. It was a quarterback was Steve Young, and the wide receiver was Jerry Rice. And that was my favorite combo team of quarterback with receiver. Because when I played football, I was a receiver. But I didn't play for very long because to play rep football, it costs a lot of money, and the coaches paid for it for a little while, and the equipment, and drove me to games and practices because my parents couldn't, right? Because my mom didn't have a car, so I couldn't get around all these different cities to play. But we tried my best. We tried our best, and the coaches eventually couldn't keep paying for me. You know what I mean? They paid for me for a little while. I played for I think 1 or 2 years, 2 years, and it was fun. But I was only a little kid. It wasn't like serious football or anything. Yes, the Leafs rock. But I did end up meeting Pinball Clemens from the CFL from Toronto Argos. I got a picture with Pinball. Got a picture with Pinball Clemens when I was playing my football. Pinball Clemens is really nice, and he's done a lot of stuff for the youth. Honestly, Pinball Clemens has done a lot for the youth. And then he became the head coach. And CFL, though, they don't make nearly as much money as the American football. And I was never really into watching the CFL because the NFL was always more interesting with the 4 downs. I like the 4 downs. I don't like the 3 downs thing with Canada football, CFL, because the way I learned how to play was on NFL Blitz. And it was always the 4 downs on N64, on NFL Blitz. That's what taught me how to play football. And then after that, we went and played in Canada, and it was only 3 downs, and I didn't like that. That 4th down, you can get a lot of extra stuff with that 4th down. Hey, you dress like Jay Williams. Have you seen his channel? Yeah, I've seen Jay Williams. Jay Williams is a good channel. I'm subscribed to Jay Williams. But he has a lot more hats than me, and he has a lot more money than me. These hats that I have that you guys see me wear, I don't go out and buy new hats like Jay does. I have hat collection for many years. So I have already a huge hat collection. That's why you guys see me in so many different hats. I don't go buy them. You feel me? That's the difference. But when I get big like Jay, I will buy new hats for streams. No, I like Jay. Jay's cool. Jay's good people. He always has good stories too, right?
These hot flashes are too bad, man.
Cool story. I used to like the Seattle Seahawks, but Tom Brady left, and then I wasn't interested in that team. Yeah, I know. When you have a really favorite player on a team, and you watch it all the time for that player, and they leave the team, it kind of sucks, right? Because it's like you're going to go want to watch that player, so you're going to follow the player to the other team, right? Which kind of sucks for you, because it's like you're getting traded. Did you ever collect do-rags? Not really, bro. Not really. Bandanas, yeah. My little nephews and stuff wear that kind of stuff. I don't have hair like that, so I can't wear do-rags. A do-rag would look stupid on me. I don't have the hair like that. But right now, okay, you guys know how I was bald the whole time, forever. For the past, since I was 15, I've been bald, shaving my head, and getting the lineups and the fades, right? Honestly, like a month or 2 ago, I started secretly growing my hair under here. Nobody knows about it, because I still shave it all the way up to the top. It's just the top, right? And I'm going to grow it out until it gets real long, and then I'm going to braid it. And then hopefully it's long like that by the summertime, so then when I do my music video, it'll be long enough to braid it, and I'm going to dye it blonde and braid it. You'll get there, bro, no doubt about it. Yeah, I know. This summer when I do my music videos on the block and stuff, I think we're going to explode.
Okay, hon. I'm gonna go to bed now, okay?
Sometimes I feel like sports is a distraction. It could be. It could be a distraction depending on how much you watch it or how much you're into it.
Okay, I'm sweating to death.
Anything can be a distraction for anybody. No, too much of anything of one thing is not good for you, I heard.
Oh, freezing now.
That's what I heard from my mother. Oh man, my woman gets hot flashes now.
Oh, God.
She's got menopause. She's going through hot flashes, and it's not good. It's freaking hot in here all the time because of her. I'll have the fan on and everything, and she's just like, I don't know if anybody knows what hot flashes are for women when they go through menopause. It's not fun. It's when they stop getting their period. and they sweat 24/7 and keep getting hot flashes, and then 2 seconds later they're freezing, and then 5 minutes later they're freaking sweating. It's crazy. Sometimes I'm the one that wants to be with you. I used to listen to Dr. Hook love songs with my father in the car when I was a little kid before the accident. And there was this guy, the Dr. Hook love songs. Dr. Hook, oh man, those songs were cool. You got in an accident to that song. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's busy, too busy to come to the phone. But the operator says 40 cents more for the next 2 minutes. Hey, please, Mrs. Adrian, I just want to talk to her. I just want to tell her goodbye. Do you guys get menopause? No, guys don't get it, homie. It's to stop the women's cycle. It's when they don't get their period no more, so they can't have babies no more. We're lucky. We're lucky. We don't get the periods, we don't bleed, and we don't get the menopause. So we're lucky. Put it that way. Very lucky. I grew up listening to 50 Cent, Chameleonaire, Jadakiss, The Game, and Eminem. Damn, homie. Took the words out of my mouth. If you look on my IG, you'll see the music that I listen to. I still have my collection. I put all the CDs on this table, on my dinner table, this table. I put them all out. It wasn't all of them because I have too many CDs, but I put all my CDs out, my favorite ones, on the table, and I took a picture and put it on IG. I went through the same thing when I was drunk and high on weed. I couldn't tell if I was cold or warm. I know it's a bad situation. Your girl's a senior citizen.
Someone's asking your girl's a senior citizen.
No, she's 45, 46. What's your Insta? My Insta is Canadian Joe War Stories. I'm Canadian Joe War Stories on every platform. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. Just some of them we're not that big on. Like Twitch, we don't have anybody. But, and because Twitch is for video games, right? So, like, if you're into the prison stories, you're not going to want to go to watch video games, right? So, yeah. We got, what else do we got? Oh, yeah, Snapchat. What else? Well, I used to have Google Plus, but they took Google Plus away. I used to post pictures on Google Plus all the time.
Okay, I'm going to bed. Night, love.
Good night, baby. What's your Insta? Give me your Insta, and I'll friend request you. Jack. John Cena made some good rap songs. I got with my girl when I was 25 and she was 35. At 36. Damn, time goes by fast, bro. No. 2012, right? 2022. Yeah, that's 10 years, so yeah. We've been together 10 years now. That's crazy. But she really held me down when I was in there, though. Big time. And you know what? Not many girls do. Not many girls stick by you when you're in there. So she's a keeper. Because she friggin' held me down when I was in there. Phone call, I would call every single day. Multiple times a day. Money in my canteen every freaking week. Letters every freaking week. The people were jealous on the range how many letters I got and freaking cards that I got. I had stacks of freaking mail like this from Pamela. So you can't really say she's a really good woman. She's a good girl. And you know what? A younger girl would be immature and just take off on you like that and be with your best friend or your homie or your whoever to the next man as soon as you're locked up. So you guys might want to think about that. If you plan on going to jail for a long time, you might want to get an older woman to hold you down instead of these young girls. Women like that are hard to find. That's right, bro. They are. And it's usually the older ones that, if you're a younger man and you have an older woman, usually they will hold you down, bro. Because they know that you're the best they're ever going to get. And that's what it is for 90% of these older women out there that get with young guys. They will stick with them through a 5-year bid.
Stop doing that.
What, Dad?
Yeah.
There's something in my tooth. I'm trying to get it out.
Go off camera and do it.
I forgot my Insta. I need to log in. Okay. Honestly, I don't even want to G.F right now. I gotta focus on getting a job and money. Yeah, that's true, bro. That's true. When I was your age, I wasn't focused on getting a G.F either, bro. When you're that age, you just gotta get them all, bro. You gotta knock them down. You gotta get your list knocked over. You gotta get your list ripe. You gotta friggin' tick those tickies off, bro. I wanna see you knocking them down every day, every other day. New one every other day, bro. Come on. Knock them down at that age, man. When you're 19 or 20, you should be knocking them new one down every night. You want to friggin' waste your time with a girlfriend when you're 19? It's gonna friggin' waste your time, all the other women. You can never settle down with a woman and get married until you've been with a lot of girls because you'll just cheat. Because you'll be wanting to know what it's like. So if you're young and you get it out of your system when you're young, like 19, 20, and just get with as many chicks as you can get with, get it out of your system, and then you'll be able to be a good husband and get married and you won't cheat on your woman. Because you've already been there. You've already had so many women. It's like you don't need that. You're good. If you've never had it before and you're exposed to it and they offer it to you, you're gonna take it. If you've had it a million times, you're gonna be like, I don't need that shit. Right? Just marry a foreign woman. C-Max, LOL. You're a joker. That's funny, Brown. Time does fly. I'm 45 and being married 21 years. All I can say is, the harder it is, the more you value the path. That makes sense. That makes sense. And the harder the path, the more you value the rewards. Right? All I can say is the harder the path is, the more you value the path. Value the path. Yeah, I would value the rewards from the path. But I value the path because the path is what taught you everything that you know. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. The only girlfriend I had was my beer can. That's a good one. Some guys that I used to hang out with used to say their girlfriend was their... He'd be like, I ain't going nowhere without my bitch. That's what they used to say. They used to call it their bitch. Now I hear them call it their blicky or something like that. Their blicky. Now we used to just call it the bitch. In jail, they call the bitch the lighter. In jail, they call the lighter the bitch. And then, so jail has so many weird nicknames for everything. Like a shank, like a normal shank you make, is called a jigga. To me, my whole life, jigga was Jay-Z. Until I started like growing up as a young kid, jigga was Jay-Z, and then I started going to Toronto jails all the time and found out jigga was a shank. Okay, so there's a lot of weird, strange names for stuff like bananas, yellow fruit. Brown butter is peanut butter. All kinds of weird names in jail, bro, that you have to get used to. They also call shank shiv. Yes, they do, but not in Toronto. Not in Toronto jails. Maybe sometimes in the pens and shit, but in the Jamaicans and stuff, call it jiggas. A white guy might call it a shiv. I've heard white guys call it shivs. But Jamaican guys in that, they're gonna call it a jigga. But a shiv is basically a regular word that a white boy would use. Oh, that's cool. Kayak stories are fire.
Oh my god. Don't even answer that question.
They also call shiv. Dovey is top Toronto rapper. Sick. I'll listen to him. I'll go check him out. I'll write that down. I want to check him out. Thanks for telling me that, bro. Cause I've been listening to like top 5 Pressa, Houdini, them guys. Fuck that bullshit. In the Ontario jails, yellow fruit and brown butter is retarded. I told you they have weird names for everything. I did a video on it, remember? I did a video on all the weird stuff that they call this stuff. And there's all kinds of weird names for everything. But it kind of is weird. It's like, I don't know. Whatever. I don't have to ever call it that again. I just call it a banana because I'm free. Yo, listen to this. Okay. Even Skinner and goof are slang for sex offenders in Canada. Yeah. Yeah, goof is. Yeah, I don't like that word goof. You only call somebody a goof if you're like hate him, like despise him, like he's a pedophile or something, and you look at him on the same level as you look at a pedophile. Doovie is from Southside, Jane and Finch. Oh, for real? For real, eh? Most guys keep coming out are from North Side, so that's pretty cool. I would love to hear somebody from South Side because I always guys are coming out and they're always from North Side. You know, even North Side had that whole CD and everything. Remember? It looked like a Grand Theft Auto type cover. I'm gonna check it out right after this stream, homie. I'm gonna go check that right out. Skinner is a Simpsons character. Yeah, that's Principal Skinner. Skinner. Oh, I know why they call it a Skinner. A skin beef. That's why. Okay, I get it. Skinner is a skin beef. That's disgusting. I know. R.I.P. Houdini, bro. R.I.P. And that's why I said everybody that gets to the top of the rap game in Toronto, it seems like gets killed. I don't get it. We gotta stop doing that shit, guys. We gotta just fucking all come together and make an industry with this music thing, and we can all get out the mud. You know what I mean? We gotta get this going here in Toronto, bro. We can make it like LA, like with the music industry. How they have Hollywood, we can have our own shit in Toronto. We wouldn't have to depend on LA if we all came together. You know what I mean? But it's like, soon as anybody gets up there, the other person gets like they don't want them up there, so they get rid of them. And they don't just get rid of them in a freestyle battle. They kill them. Toronto killing their own in the rap game. I don't know if it's their own. I think they're from different sets, but like, you know what I mean. We're all from Toronto, man. Like, even New Money Sif too. Do you think non-gangbanging rappers are gonna be good like Drake is still here? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to gangbang to be a good rapper. I don't think so. Look at Dr. Dre, 50 Cent. Look at Eminem. There's so many good rappers that don't gangbang. So many. So no, don't have to gangbang to be a good rapper. It's the thing is, the gangbanging shit with the rapping is all drill rap, right? So the drill rap is like you can't really get into the drill rap if you're not a gang member, right? Or else you'd just be a freaking retard if you did that. Um, the normal rap, gangster rap, that was from like them guys 50 and them, uh, they weren't really gang members, right? So I think that you can be a gangster rapper with not being a gang member. But if you're gonna rap about shit and gangster stuff, you should have at least lived what you're rapping about. Do you know? Unless you come out straight up and say, "I'm just rapping like that guy, Little Dicky." He's just rapping for a joke, for fun, just to do his thing because he wants. That's kind of a culture vulture. But like, at least if you say that, then at least okay. I'll have more respect for you than that than to try to pretend that you're freaking live some life that you didn't live. You know what I mean? Like when I found out these guys in New York, some of these rappers I grew up listening to that weren't actually lived that life, I was really hurt because I'm listening to these guys thinking, damn, these guys are cool. I'm listening to my favorite rappers and I'm acting out what they're trying to rap about. And so I'm acting this out as a 12, 13-year-old kid. And then I find out when I'm like an adult that this was fake the whole time. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying, doggy? To me, that kind of hurt me. But whatever. Don't be Tekashi 6ix9ine should be the new rule on rap. The rap game killed more people than sports. You're right, bro. And you know what? My song Jumpers and Chains has a diss to 6ix9ine in it. Oh, I love it. It says something like rap has turned into nothing but bitch snitch nines, nothing but mumble bees. The rap games, or no, nothing. There's no Wu-Tang killer bees on the swarm. They're nothing but mumble bees, or something like that. You guys will hear it. You guys will like it. I understand. I honestly mainly listen to rock music. Oh, that's cool. And some underground rap. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not mainstream. I'm not anything. I came out with my first song a few months ago. And I don't have it very publicized. Like, not many people even know about my song. It's on a playlist on my YouTube channel. And it's on SoundCloud, but nobody's on my SoundCloud. Only 2 people. How do we listen to the track, Eddie? Oh, all you do is go to my playlist that says music and go to the song that says Jumpers and Chains. There's a Mickey guy on there holding up a freaking mugshot. It's 7 minutes. I made the beat myself. The beat is not great because I couldn't afford to buy a beat. I didn't want to get a copyright because I knew this song I wrote in jail was going to be fire, and I friggin' tried so long in this song. It's my masterpiece. The lyrics is what I want you guys to focus on. The lyrics is my story. I'm taking the rap game back to when the guys we're talking about back then, they used to have stories in their rap where you'd listen to the song and you'd know more about the rapper or you'd feel like you know more about the rapper, right? So I'm telling stories in my rap. So I'm basically telling you my story in the rap song, and I wrote that in jail. It's called Orange Jumpers and Chains. It's 7 minutes, so it's actually a really long song, but the beat is shit. I do want to switch the beat after when I get a bit more money and I can buy a better beat, and I'm going to put the song on a better beat eventually. So this beat that you're going to hear, I made it myself on a shit-ass fucking laptop with a free trial of FL Keys. It's pretty freaking ghetto. I like West Side Connection. Thanks. How do we... Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's how you do it. Or you can go to my SoundCloud, which is Mike Keys. I can go over here and maybe put it in the chat. If you guys want to come over here with me, I can go over to the computer and I can drop the link in the chat if you want. Let's go. I'll do that for you, man. I'll put the freaking song in the thing. The song. Boop, boop, boop. Won't take long. Your channel. Okay, there's me live. Okay. Playlist. Okay, there's the song. Now, oh. Okay, I want you to... Okay, how do I do this? I gotta get the link. Okay, yeah, I go to edit video to get the link, right? There's the link. Copied the link. Okay, now I just go to our video or live. Okay, I just got the link. Copied it. There is a rapper from BC called Canada called Stepdaddy J. Peter Black. Dude is jokes. What did he do? You ever listen to Winnipeg rappers? I like West. Oh, that's cool. No, I don't. I've never heard of him. I'll check that out. Stepdaddy J. Hey, it could be good. You're saying it's good. I'll check it out. I like hearing new people that I've never heard before. It's fun. Okay, here's the chat. Okay, here you guys. I'm gonna drop it in the chat, guys. This is the link, okay? To the song. It's my masterpiece. Don't mind the fucking beat. If you listen to it in earphones, you can hear it a lot better. The loud metronome, it takes the metronome away. It lowers the metronome a bit with earphones. Because the metronome's really kind of like a little loud in that. I do want to freaking eventually get a better beat. Like I said, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. It was my first time ever making a beat. I had to produce my own damn song. I'm the producer, singer, freaking songwriter, whatever. Same with YK and the kid. Check out Ilano. He's from Winnipeg. Okay. Yes, Stepdaddy J. Peter Black is the rapper's name. Okay, for sure. So, yeah, that's no problem. For sure, I'll check that out. Wow, guys, come on. We got freaking 22 likes. Holy shish. Sheesh. You guys are treating me good tonight. Jeez, man. I think this is the most likes we've ever gotten. Nah, I think we did get a little more one time, but holy crap, I think this is almost the most likes we've ever gotten. Oh, someone just took one away. Why would you do that? You being a troll or something? Would you say Canadian prison politics more like California or Florida? Florida. 100%. Nothing like LA. Nothing like LA. No. Oh, in the pen, it's a little racial segregated, but nothing like how it is in LA. Like groups will stick together and stuff like that in the pens. Like actual groups and gangs will stick together, but in the Muslims stick together and stuff like that, and religions and stuff. But it's not like okay, how the JIT camps are in Florida. That's how RYO TIAC is. Just like the JIT camps. It reminds me exactly of those JIT camp stories. And then how it is here, how we all like in the Dunn jail and all these jails I've been in, it's like all the guys, black guys, white guys, whoever guys, whatever gangs, whoever, they're all just mixed in all one. So it's more like that. And Florida is more like that, right? Where the west to LA is more like just separate. It's like structured. Like, I don't know. LA is like its own thing, man. You know? LA is like its own thing. And Texas, I think, is like LA. But I think we're more like Florida. But I'd say if we're like anybody, the closest to, I'd say we're closest to New York. I think. Personally, I think we're closest to New York City. Toronto is closest to New York City. And I think that's because we're so damn close. And a lot of the swag comes from New York. A lot of the clothing and shit comes from New York back in the day when we were listening to hip-hop and rap. Like all the Rockaware, Fat Farm, Sean John, N.E.C, all that kind of stuff, the Crooks and Castles, all that woo wear, this and that would come from New York to Toronto to our outlet stores, and then we would buy the same clothing as the guys in New York. But you guys had so much more of it in New York. Like they had the woo wear store in New York and stuff that I used to wish to go to as a kid, but I never could. I never went there. I would have loved to go to the woo wear store. That was my dream as a child. What age group gets it the jail worse in the Ontario jails and prisons? I wouldn't say there's an age group. It's just whoever doesn't stick up for themselves, basically, gets it the worst, because then you're going to not be eating chicken, you won't be eating food, anything good, or your snacks or your jug up. your canteen. They'll fucking extort you all, man. They'll take everything you got if you let them. Trust me, they will. They'll take it all, bro. If you let them. But if you stick up for yourself, then they're going to want to go and be like, okay, well, who's going to be the easiest person to get? We'll go to the guy that was easy last time that didn't fight back. Or if you're fighting back every single time, it's like they're going to be like, fuck, man, do we really want to go through that hassle again of having to jump that dude? And he's fighting back, hitting some of us, and it was just too much bullshit to fucking rob that guy. Let's just go get this guy. He doesn't ever fights back. You see what I'm saying? So it's the ones that don't fight back are the ones that always get the most problems. It doesn't matter if you're a 19-year-old kid or if you're a 50-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're in your prime at fucking 28, 27, you know? Don't matter what age you are. It matters on if you're going to stand 10 toes down or not. If you're going to square up when somebody bothers you or when somebody tries to take your stuff. When somebody takes their hand and puts it on your tray and takes a freaking muffin, you want to stand up and call them to the back. You know what I'm saying? You don't just be like, okay, well, don't hurt me. Just take my muffin. You know what I mean? You don't do that because next thing you know, everyone's going to see that and then everybody's going to start coming and taking shit from you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But if you stand up to that one dude at the first time, then the people are going to be like, oh shit, that guy's cool. He rocks out. He stands up for himself. And then if they keep picking on you, other guys on the range will be like, yo, man, fuck, leave the guy alone. He sticks up for himself. Why you guys keep picking on him for? If you keep sticking up for yourself. Eventually, guys will notice that, and you know what I'm saying? What time is it? 11:30? Okay, I say we're going to go for like another 10 minutes, guys. I'm getting tired here. Alright. But any other questions, I'll answer. If you guys want to ask me anything else. I had a really good live stream with you guys, though, man. I had a really good one. You guys were fun tonight. Every Saturday we're going to do this, guys. Every Saturday, man. Make sure you come through on Saturdays and kick it. Have fun. You know? It's like a family, bro. We're like a family here. L.T.F. Family. Loyal to family, loyal to friends, loyal to followers, loyal to fans. That's L.T.F. L.T.F. Or sorry, that's upside down. L.T.F, bro. You see? L.T.F. That's loyalty to fans, loyalty to followers, loyalty to friends, loyalty to family. And we're all a family here. It's a freaking... Yeah, well, it's the family. We're a family. We're YouTube, great or Canadian Jail War Stories family. Subscribers. We're like a tight, you know, we're friggin' tight here. We're gonna stick up for each other. We're gonna be with each other, rock with each other, hang out. You know what I'm saying? If one person picks on one of us, they pick on all of us. You know what I mean? And eventually, guys come, once you come a few weekends in a row, you get a wrench. So who's been here? Who's been here quite a few times? We haven't given out a wrench tonight yet. What was the worst beating you ever seen? BK says. Probably when the kid got stomped to death in the back in the dawn in the shower. So I didn't see it. I wasn't looking. I heard it. I kind of seen the beginning of it, and I just kind of looked the other way because I didn't want to cause attention. I didn't want to cause heat. Number one thing in jail when people are fighting or anything like that, you don't want to look back there to cause attention to back there. You know what I mean? Need to add a small 4 to your L.T.F tattoo, L.T.F 4. Why? What would be the 4 be? Forever? What does the 4 do? Nova? Little Nova TV. What does the 4 do, bro? I want to know, because I'll do it if it means something proper. Because this is my thing. I've had that since I was 12, that tattoo. A lot of freaking comments. Yeah, man, check out the merch store. But you know what? I want to make you guys a special thing like for Mediators, like a wrench with like an L.T.F with a wrench And if you, because we got a lot of Broken Misfits here too, right? B.M.F family, and we got L.T.F family. I'm part of the Broken Misfits, so that's Cuzzo's thing though. Like that's his and Justin's baby. You know what I mean? I just like to be a part of it. I'm part of that family. They're welcome to be a part of this family too. But I don't think they'll like it if I put B.M.F on a shirt or something like that, right? I don't think they would. They'd probably rather me get Cuzzo's gear to rock. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make L.T.F shirts and stuff like that. We'll have L.T.F on the shirts with our logos and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys what logo you like better, the Mickey one where he's bleeding out the mouth, okay, or the one with the gun. All right, the gun where it looks like I try to make it look like a globe, like an Earth, where it says "I love" instead of "I love New York." It says it's got a heart with Toronto love, and then it's I tried to make it like a map. Like here's the globe, here's where we are in Toronto. New York would be right underneath. Chicago would be over here. LA would be way on this side. Florida would be here. Do you know what I mean? I tried to do it like that, and I put all the jail, prison YouTuber states, like the states that have a lot of prison jail YouTuber genre. I put those on the little globe thing. And we got the Toronto there at the top, and then I got the big AK or whatever gun, AK-47 with like a Tech 9 inside of it, black with like a Tommy gun black inside of it. You'll see it's a crazy logo that I made. I graphic designed it. Han, of course. BGB channel. BGB channel. I just want to ask you one thing. Are you a man or a female? Because if you're a man, I don't really like you calling me hun. I'm sorry. But it's just a strange thing to call another man. I respect you and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I mean gun. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, bro, my bad. Sorry. Sorry, homie. That was my fault. I jumped to conclusions too fast. Mickey, keep it 100. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta keep it 100. Peace, bro. Keep it 100. For real. You guys are going? Alright. This is 11:35. It's getting late, homies. How long have we been streaming for? Jeez. Oh, damn. Over an hour. What time did we come on here? 10:30? I don't know. We've been doing a long time, though. RIP Debbie Parkway at Mental Health. RIP Debbie Parkway at Mental Health is serious. Shit. RIP Debbie. RIP Debbie Parkway. It says 3 hours. I'm going to bed. Good night. It says 3 hours. Okay. I think we've done enough. Sheesh. Okay, guys. I was wondering why it only says live an hour and 10 minutes up in the corner. I could have swore we were live for a lot longer than that. You know what I mean? Could have swore we were live a lot longer than that. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we gotta. But there's 11 people here. I don't like to do that. There's 10 people now, but I think we're gonna have to go call it a night. I really appreciate all of you guys, though, man. And next time, I want to see all you guys back here again. And Brown, Minister Muffin, Little Nova, and Jack Daniels all get a wrench next week if you're here next week. Because that'll be your third week in a row. Okay? So you guys all show up next week on Saturday, and you guys all get your wrench. Okay, guys? You guys all become part of the wrench crew. Okay? Good night. Respect you guys, man. You guys are the best. Subscribers are the backbone of the channel. Don't you guys forget that, man. I can't do this without you guys, man. If I don't have you guys, then I can't do it. Okay? You guys are the best. I'll wait until all of you dip. Say goodnight to all you one by one. Good night, bro. Good night, little Nova TV. Mr. Muffin, have a good one, bro. I will be here. Okay, respect. Good night, Mr. Muffin Man. Patrick J, good night, peace. Brown Inkle. How do you pronounce INCEL? Brown Incel. Okay. Oh, Brown Incel. Okay, I get it. Thanks, bro. See you next week. Nick, appreciate you and all your everything you've done as a moderator. Jack Daniels, good night. BGB channel, thank you for being such a good mod and everything like that. And you guys met my little cousin tonight and all that. All right. Good night. Stay up, T-Dot. And everybody from Toronto, extra shout out, represent. I love y'all, you guys. And you know what? Even if you're not from Toronto and you're a subscriber and a viewer, you're still family, and I just love you just as much. Okay? It doesn't matter where you're from here. We're all on YouTube. We're in the internet. When you're on the internet, you're not really anywhere. We're in cyberspace, right? We're basically right here in each other's houses. Right? I do this. Don't think I'm throwing up gang signs. This is an M for Mickey. You know? For Mike Keys, for my rap name. Okay? So when you see me do that, that's not a gang sign, okay? I'm not doing that. That's not a gang sign. If I was throwing up gang signs, it'd be like that. You don't see me doing that. So I'm not throwing up gang signs. I'm just doing that. Okay? When I do the L.T.F thing, that's because we're a family. You know what I'm saying? We're a family. We're not a gang. We're a family. Okay? Let's do it. Peace, guys. Good night. And I love each and every one of you guys, man. Not in no homo way. Pause. Whatever. How they say pause when you say something gay. I mean, like, I love you guys as subscribers, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even exist. I appreciate it. I'm going to end the stream, okay? Night, everybody. Wednesday, there'll be another episode. Every Wednesday, there's a new episode, and every Saturday, we go live. If I can do anything in between, I will. And I'm going to keep putting out music whenever I have a chance. Peace, everybody. I will, Little Nova. Okay? I promise. Love you guys. I don't know. How do I do it? I never know how to end these things. Okay, here we go. Okay, bye. See you on Wednesday in the comments. Because every time I put a video up, I always check the comments. See you guys in the comments.